I should be able to go live right now. Better hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Let me see. All you got to do is say something. Let my students let me know that I'm all that you can hear me pretty good. You can see pretty good. If you want to join the stream, no more phone calls. I'm just dropping the link. I'm just dropping the link, making sure it's all good. I had to change. Thank you, Evelyn. I had to change computers. I had to. I, I had to change computers. You feel me? I had to get on StreamYard and just say I'll deal with that computer after a while because I got so much to do, especially on YouTube. I really just I just really want to get through it and make sure my connection speed is good. But it was something with my upload speed was just terrible. So I'll figure that out later. But I like this a little better because now I can now watch this one. I can go off into Gillespie mode and and kind of and kind of show the screen that I want to, you know what I'm saying, that I want to show. So I'm gonna go ahead and share this screen and get back to the topic at hand. I am not waiting for nothing because who knows, however this how long this lasts. But I do want to thank my supporters and of course those who continue to rock with me through all of my ups and downs, who not just here just to be. Make sure you taking something from every show. Follow me on patreon.com/Kev Gills TV. Support the broadcast. And here we go. Again, that's their audio, not mine. We have to wait till they cut it. Well, y'all knew it's not new. I think people always watch the debate. I think Revolt and the Democrats are just now finding out that people are more politically inclined than not. Oh my goodness. She said no. She said no. We can't have a peaceful conversation. We need the ratchet TV. We need the conversation to go towards arguing and filtering out what's important. See, in a political spectrum like Revolt TV that needs to be canceled, it's important that the Democratic folk are politically inclined to receive the information. If not, they're gonna be getting all their information from the rappers. Like I'm done. That's why I'm so glad that I'm approaching the future of not only my show but myself, because people just playing. They're fake uh Democrats out here who are living conservatively, and then you got some people pretending to be conservative, but really broken down, democratically inclined, democratically minded, um, chameleonaires, coffee and Kush TV.
literally asked Revolt, let's make sure we bring black Republicans, not just Republicans, but Trumpers all the way on the left, all the way on the right, all the way on the left. We have got to be okay with chaos.
No, we can't. No, we can't. That's why I'm glad I came back over here. No, we cannot be okay with chaos. Again, we've been living our lives under the Democratic Party this whole time, under complete chaos of the matriarchs of our families. And this woman in the middle right there with the dark clothes on, she represents that matriarch. And every black person out there, especially the males, know exactly what I'm talking about, who grew up under the matriarch and found some type of, wait a minute, this don't even make sense about it. But she represents the stronghold of the sisterhood of the old. Now, these sisters, before her time and in her time, sold out our people to the Democratic Party every time. We ain't, there's not been a time that we voted non democratically since this whole thing. And I've noticed that a lot of these sisters, they either getting paid to say this, they need us uh, under the Democratic Party, they need us males under a matriarch mindset when the whole world is operating in a patriarch. Only people operating on a dear mama shit is the American black man. All other males in America, across the world is a patriarch. And people ain't consider our people ain't considering that at all.
And we let me just say this, brother. We have got to be okay with having a difference of opinion. We're gonna turn it all the way up and turn it down and turn it up, just like we hug, we chill, we cool. This is good. It is good. Look how they do in Britain. They yell, holler, scream, throw chairs. It is good.
Uh uh nah, they scream, holler, throw things at each other, throw chairs. That's right down their alley. Let's continue on.
For us to sort this out because organized chaos and having this conversation is actually how we solve problems. We it's just like playing dominoes and talking loud.
Now we're talking politics. And when we're talking politics, we're not supposed to be talking like we playing dominoes. You're supposed to articulate your perspective of what candidate fits you and all those things that come with politics, but you're not supposed to be treating it like it's a dominoes. Not dominoes, but
Right. Kobe or Jordan is the best. I do feel like this is a more fulfilling conversation. It's more healthy, but I'm trying to get into it because it's so chaotic, but I love it. Right. I love it. I'm here. I'm here. But I do want to speak to the solution because what John Dr. Bay saying is we got to get to the solution.
yeah, and
I train thousands of people every year. Thousands of people every year to be organizers, be candidates, to be operatives. This brother run a
to
You have to be on the ground in order to do it. This brother's in the community. Are you not? You talk about in the community all the time. This is in the community. Everybody in this room is an activist, an organizer at some level of the community. So we are working towards a solution just because of the time and because we're responding to, in real time what they're saying. We have to deal it in pockets, just like a track. We just doing just a track and feature every now and then. But make no mistake about it, the revolt, and hopefully we continue to have these conversations, which is why we're here. We can continue to flush out these solutions. So it's not that we're not getting towards a solution. We're just having a good old fashioned rap battle. That's all. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
here it
And hip hop,
here it comes.
literally hip hop. Somebody asked in the comments, why is no jock here? And I just checked somebody in the comments and said, you got every right to be here. First of all, Revolt is a hip hop network. Let's get that straight. So if anything, me and your Not like this.
Why?
Not like this.
Why us? Why? 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 Why do we have to base our politics off of rappers? Why? Because they buy turkeys, book bags, and pencils. Let's continue.
Let me I'm gonna let you know how I defend it. Why is Young Jock? Well, first of all, you a human like anybody else, so let's first get that straight. Nobody get to decide who should be here and who should not be here. Rappers, literally, you've been telling the story from the beginning of time. It's like a jungle sometimes, make me wonder how I keep from going under.
uh, uh, you know, like I know, this is all y'all families. When y'all had those group meetings, you got that one matriarch auntie coming out of nowhere, sister, somebody with this nonsense.
Literally tells our story. Yes, you can.
I'm socially activated at this point in my life. Just 2 weekends ago, I teamed up with my brother Tori 100, Mr. Ray Daniels, P from QC, Luda, Jermaine Dupree, and we just gave out 1,000 laptops to our inner city youth on the south side for Southside Day at the lake. So,
Sir, when y'all do things because you guys are bought and owned, you're doing it out of what? You're going to bring it up. Second of all, you're going to get a tax write off.
I'm not doing that for clout. I'm just saying this is my footing in the game. It's a receipt. It's a footprint. You know,
It's his receipt. It's just,
I appreciate when people ask those types of questions because it creates a friction. That's the only way to do
me.
something. You know, they say iron sharpen iron. You got to ask those tough questions, even if it ain't a tough question. Why he there? Because I'm activated. I have a nationally syndicated morning show. I don't want to just regurgitate what I heard. It's just like I said at the DNCs.
Oh my. Y'all ain't saying nothing new. That's the thing. You are regurgitating.
With my nice little suit on, speaking to Revolt. Hey, I want to be in the room. I want to smell what's happening in the room, and I want the room to smell me.
Okay.
And the only way for that to happen is I have to actively be present.
Right.
And here I am.
That's right. We appreciate you being
Yeah,
here.
straight up.
And also, if just even if you wasn't activated, see, my job being the hood was to go get people who's not activated. So
Woman, calm down.
since we got Christian folk, if you're not a Christian, then don't worry about it. But
Shh. Here we go.
it's about walking among people that are not activated. So when I was in the streets yesterday in the lab, I talked to brothers literally homeless who are under the bridge. We got to get them in the
Look, somebody in the chat room said no tangible, no tangibles, no policy, just pure chivalry. Just nah. We gonna handle this.
Everybody can talk to their own choir, but who can go bring people to go follow them up the hill? So we want to be clear that this space is for those who are activated and non-activated, because that's Trump's. Here's why I'll give Trump campaign some credit. They follow the what do they call it, the lost man or the unspoken man. What do they call it on your side? The forgotten man.
Whatever it is, the unspoken man, the weird man, the forgotten man, whatever it's called. Oh, jeez. Go ahead. Whew.
Where they literally go and say, let me strategically peel off 1-2%. Let me go and get I square Bizzo and
The unspoken man is not 1-2%. As we can see, he's a lot more than 1-2%.
to peel off 1 or 2%. You have people online saying, "Oh, why they got ice cream?" He got clout in Detroit. So while you ignoring that rapper in Detroit and saying, "Oh, he don't know what he's talking about," that 1 and 2%, the Trump campaign has been very strategic, whether y'all like it or not. They've been very strategic talking to those brothers that are not getting talked to. So that's
Not getting heard, who are victims of the matriarch 94 crime bill, the drugs in the community, the prison, the school, the pipeline, to prison, a theory, universe 25. All of this is a product of the matriarch with in collusion with the state.
so we want to be clear that the non-activated people are important, and we want them here too, and we're glad to have them.
6 million people listen to me every morning.
Yeah.
From 6 to 10.
Jock, that's because you keep doing this song. Beat me every day down here. Tell all my homies where the trap, where to stay. Press one. For sure. Get out of here.
for those laptops. I know it's gonna make a difference for those kids that you did that to. So people who are online, please just watch who you who you try to knock and who you give respect to, because those are resources that you didn't have.
Sir, we not doing the respect for rappers and laptops and 200 to 1,000 and all of us, all 50 rappers did this. Fuck them laptops. They need trade schools for these Negroes. These niggas need to work on their hands. They need to build things. And press one, they get the, we need the lazy nigga out the house. Press one, we need them off of welfare. We don't need no more laptops at the school and none of that. The system pays for that. And if y'all really want to do something, QC and the rest of you rappers, why you ain't put up no real dollars for no? Why you ain't help Umar Johnson? Why y'all ain't came together and started no factories, no trade schools, no nothing to get it? Why didn't y'all take this money and go do this good thing and just play the role over there? Why? What the fuck is 1,000 laptops split between 1,000 niggas with money?
But you did it because you've always been a real one. So we, as a community, we appreciate you. And you should be, if anything, one of the first people to speak, because when people aren't looking, you're still working for us. And I do want to say
Sir,
this.
that's not working for us.
I know you said
That's
you
not
said, hey,
politically. 1,000 laptops is really a tax write-off. I don't got time for that. We talking politics. Okay, we got to separate what this cold word we and you gave school pencils last year. So you always been a part of, we talking about law. At this level, we talking about federal laws. Okay. When it's time to thank them for them laptops and them backpacks, those are at the local levels. Them little kids, how y'all doing? Most of that is just a charade. Okay.
you sit next to a big dog. You sit next to a big dog. But out of that whole stage right there, if Trump wins, only one of y'all going to the White House, and
Mm.
that's Michaela right there. And so we got to be honest on what.
Oh, sir, you don't messed up now. Michaela right there. Uh-oh, the queen goddess. It's gonna come out of them. Press one.
We got to know. We have to know.
Uh-oh. Was that leg cross? What the fuck was that?
Wasn't activated. See, my job being hood was to go get people who's not activated. So nobody, since we got politically correct instead of enforced. So we, as a community, we appreciate you, and you should be, if anything, one of the first people to speak, because when people aren't looking, you're still working for us. And I do want to say this, and this is, I mean, Desmond, I know you said one thing. Said, hey, you sit next to a big dog. You sit next to a big dog. But out of that whole stage right there, if Trump wins, only one of y'all going to the White House, and that's Michaela right there. And so we got to be honest on what up. We got to know.
Yo, don't speak of where he going. Press one.
We have to know. No, what I'm saying is, hold on.
This is how. No, you didn't say that. It's finna go down.
The whole crowd, only one person. Hold on, let me just
Let him finish.
and this is why the black people and when it comes down to a divide, when it comes down to a divide,
And when they tell you to focus after disrupting you, black man, that's called witchery. Press what? If you focus and trying to give your dialect, and this ain't no domestic violence dispute like that, he can focus. He don't need your a black goddess energy passing ass. That's called a distraction, and that's for you not to focus. It's really reverse psychology. They're causing to the distraction and telling you not to look. No, that's one.
in our community. This is why we're talking about everybody being so politically correct instead of in 4 years. What are
Ugh.
we going to get? You mentioned
She's a
chaos.
gaslight. She reminds me of my own family members.
Chaos. Black people are seeing chaos way before this debate ever started. We're seeing chaos in the homeless shelters. We're in chaos when it comes to the Department of Labor. We're in chaos the fact that Jock has to bring out laptops for the kids because there's not enough resources in our community. Right. And so when we have a sister with a different opinion than ours,
Yes.
it's about giving that respect. And the fact that
Yo, you don't messed up now.
oh, wait a minute. I gotta wait.
No, you can't, man. I'm gonna violate your whole everything you think you finna say. This Jezebel need to conquer a brother, conquer Adam, and You can see his discipline. No, hold on, bro. Let's get to it. You see it, Bocat? That's that Jezebel. That's that Delilah or that Lilith. Press one. I'm gonna stop you because you going on and on. First of
Invited this sister. So if I did not respect this sister, she wouldn't be sitting there. You're gonna put some respect on that.
ah,
You're
okay.
not gonna sit up here. No, you can get frustrated and look down and get all that. Relax.
Here she go with her gaslighting.
We gotta make sure we're very clear.
They're professionals.
The storm was designed to bring this sister here. So if there was no respect for this sister, she wouldn't be here. So let's make sure we're using the right context.
Ma'am.
Brother, I don't mind you making the point about one sister going. This is the only sister on this stage that wanna go. So let's all
Not like this. Not like
They
this.
don't want to do nothing. They just want to cause problems.
so make that clear. Because I don't work in no White House. So I wanna be clear about that. Everybody ain't trying to get a job in the White House. You can continue, but let's not act like she's not respected because she is.
Don't black men don't act like y'all don't get talked to like this. Press one. Press one. The black men that's out here like the red pillars and everybody else, they all get talked to like this by their families, their wives. That's why the women get up there and say, y'all too aggressive. Because this is how y'all talk to y'all men. Press one. Just rip the masculinity out of them. Why don't you? Go ahead. Jesus, like you. I don't need your permission to speak. You know, God didn't put Eve and give her the law. He gave her what she wanted, the wisdom and the knowledge of the serpent, and deceived herself to be like God. Press one. And Adam, doop doo doo, following right behind her. Let's continue on.
Have a difference of opinion.
When people are yelling about who's a big dog,
Yes.
Big dog.
Oh, I am a big dog.
Big dog.
out of this whole stage, only one person was standing on the stage with the presidential
And only one
candidate.
person.
That means y'all never as big of a big dog that you think you are. Only one person on that stage has been up there with the president.
On this stage flip mission, and only one person on this stage organized over 2,000 people.
We not talking about you. Let's tell you about her.
Only one person was the racial justice director, Bernie Sanders. Only one. Because you remember, you don't want to do resumes because the sister already said she don't have no resume.
Not like this. Not like this.
I thought you respected this. Oh my goodness. This is why. This is the equivalent of a person just bringing up something you. This is sad. You the model. She said with Ben Crump.
Not like this. Not like this.
You said with Ben Crump. Ooh, shit. I want to see it. I want y'all to evaluate the psychosis of this madness. Go ahead.
And I do want to say this, and this is, I mean, Tess, I know you said one thing, you said, hey, you sit next to a big dog, you sit next to a big dog. But out of that whole stage right there, if Trump wins, only one of y'all going to the White House, and that's Michaela right there. So we got to be honest on what we got to know.
Oh no, you didn't.
What I'm saying is, hold on, out of the whole crowd, only one person. Hold on, let me just. And this is why the black people, and when it comes down to
Finish. Don't start with the black people. Don't start that talking realness to us.
when it comes down to a
Stay
divide,
focused.
when it comes down to a divide in our community, this is why we're talking about everybody being so politically correct instead of in 4 years, what are we going to do? You mentioned chaos. Black people have been in chaos.
Yeah, we don't need no more chaos. Press one. We don't need none.
Started. We're in chaos in the homeless shelters. We're in chaos when it comes to the Department of Labor. We're in chaos with the fact that Jock has to bring out laptops for the kids because there's not enough resources in our community.
gonna be sitting there. You're gonna put some respect on that. We're not gonna sit up here. No,
Wait. This sister here is the one that invited her. So if she wasn't, ooh,
look down, get all that, relax. But we gotta sit, make sure we're very clear. This platform was designed to bring
black man been getting talked to like this his whole adult life. They're so used to it. I mean, to even have a realistic combat this nonsense. Even the black males will look like, oh, you don't fucked up and said the wrong thing. Now she's mad. Press one. Now she's mad.
sister here. So if there was no respect for the sister, she wouldn't be here. So let's make sure we're using the right context, brother. I don't mind you making the point about one sister going. This is the only sister on this stage that wanna go. So let's also make that clear. Because I don't work in no White House. So I wanna be clear about that. Everybody ain't trying to get the job in the White House. You can continue, but let's not act like she's not respected because she is. We just have a difference of opinion.
They going at it.
People are yelling about who's a big dog.
I am a big dog.
What I'm saying is,
I'm a big dog.
out of this whole stage, only one person was standing on the stage with the presidential
And only
candidate.
one person on
Oh,
this stage flipped mission. And only one person on this stage organized over 2,000 people every year. Only one person was the racial justice director, Bernie Sanders. Only one. Because remember, you don't want to do resumes because the sister already said she don't have no resume. So you might want to back that. Yeah, you did. You said you don't have like resume.
flip Michigan to what? Democrat? That's not nothing to be proud of. So you already got a bias, mean, weave wearing Fannie Willis associate. Fannie Willis mindset. Why you got your two fingers? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with her? She cannot make my dinner with love. Mm-mm. When she throw her dinner down, it hits the table. Boom. It just and it's twirling around in a circle. All the food is just. Oh my goodness.
But let's not act like she's not respected because she is. We just have a difference of opinion.
When people are yelling about who's a big dog,
I am a big dog.
and what I'm saying is,
I'm a big dog.
out of this whole stage, only one person was standing on the stage with the presidential
And only
candidate.
one person on this stage flipped mission. And only one person on this stage organized over 2,000 people every year. Only one person was the racial justice director, Bernie Sanders. Only one. Because remember, you don't want to do resumes because the sister already said she don't have no resume. So you might want to back that. Yeah, you did. You said you don't have no resume. Ain't but one sister the senior public policy advisor for Ben Crosby.
senior advisor for being Trump.
Let's go on to the next. Ain't but one sister signed the check for thousands of people. Oh, baby, I know you don't want to start doing that.
Oh my goodness, he didn't even want to start doing that. Can he make a point? I don't think he looks defeated. You may be right, but I don't think he looks defeated. I think he's allowing her to just do her thing. But he looks like he can't do anything versus that. And it's hard for a lot of men to go against that. It's just she keeps going on and on and on. And she's a moderator, not a person who's supposed to be doing this. I'm done talking. I'm
With the disrespect, right?
can't even say nothing, boy.
I'm gonna stop you because you're going on and on. This sister here is the one that invited this sister. So if I did not respect this sister, she wouldn't be sitting there. You're gonna put some respect on that. We're not gonna sit up here. No, you can get frustrated and look down and all that, relax. But we gotta make sure we're very clear. This platform was designed to bring this sister here. So if there was no respect for this sister, she wouldn't be here. So let's make sure we're using the right context, brother. I don't mind you making a point about one sister going. This is the only sister on this stage that wanna go. So let's also make that clear. Because I don't work in no White House. So I want to be clear about that. Everybody ain't trying to get a job in the White House. You can continue, but let's not act like she's not respected because she is. We just have a difference of opinion.
When people are yelling about who's a big dog,
I am a big dog.
and what I'm saying is,
I'm a big dog.
out of this whole stage, only one person was standing on the stage with the presidential.
And only one person on this stage split Michigan. And only one person on this stage organized over 2,000 people every year. Only one person was the racial justice director, Bernie Sanders. Only one. Because remember, you don't want to do resume.
Bernie Sanders.
You already said you don't have no resume. Everything you said you don't have no resume. But one sister, the senior public policy advisor for Big Brother. Let's go on to the next.
Boo. Boo. Shit. Ooh, could you imagine her with no makeup, no weed, no nothing, just talking to your ass like that? Sir, go on, move.
Black people have to decide what they're going to get at the end of the year, and we're dealing with the disrespect right here.
He said we're dealing with the disrespect right here. Go on to the next sister, because I don't want to hear it though, brother. You heard her say she don't got the resume that I got. Now she just making stuff. She's projecting. You're doing the passive aggressive disses. You want to fight or something. A 100 hits. They don't call. This woman ain't said nothing. This woman ain't said nothing. She just sitting there. The guy said that, geez, the hate is real. She do 100. What are we going to get? And it's almost celebrated in our community. She ain't said nothing. We're talking about policy. The young man is talking about what are you anticipating in the next 4 years? What are we getting? Get out of my face, ma'am. Don't ever do that with me, ma'am. What are we getting? You gonna get your friend embarrassed. Oh my goodness, it's on.
do with my body. But as a Christian, I just feel like, how can you agree with something or someone who says the Lord had already said, do not murder? So how can you agree with somebody who said, yeah, let's go ahead and abort, even when they have came out the womb? You know what I'm saying? And then the lady back there who said,
Oh,
someone who said grab people by the vagina.
oh, it's going. It's going.
But as a Christian, I'm agreeing with Trump, and I don't identify with necessarily either party, but this year I am Team Trump because of his policies. Those are the ones when I go by line, they agree with Jesus' principles that's laid out in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? So I can't be mad at someone who half of his principles is aligned with the Bible. I can't disagree with someone.
Oh, that's so dope. She like, I can't. I'm a Christian. I'm just going with whatever lines up with the word. I'm trying to get as close. That's smart. That's
Who is against the LGBTQIAPI plus agenda with men, including men, playing in women's sports. I can't agree with someone who's going to, do the abortion ban. I can't, well, not do the abortion ban. I cannot agree with someone who's going to go ahead and take away our gun reform when in the Bible, Jesus is actually for us protecting ourselves. Somewhere in Luke, he definitely said, here's two swords. Okay. So let's let the sister, she's talking her to pick, so she wanted to comment. Come on, sister, we're running out of time.
Oh my goodness.
The first thing God called us to do is love.
And the first thing God taught us how to do, told us, follow the law.
And I think a lot of our speech, yes, 100% has been inflammatory, but He's called us to love and not judge. Correct. Second thing,
No, you are to be judged according to the law. Each African American male who's committed a crime in America has been judged. Press one. I don't know why y'all think, you little feminists, especially the black feminist group, they feel they cannot be judged. It's like demons blaspheming the word of God. And as soon as you about to have a rebuttal, they say, remember what Jesus said. Press one. Well, how long would that work? All you got to do is go to the Bible to find out you are to be judged with the same rod. That's it. Especially state cases. You'll be really judged. Really good. Fed cases. You break the law, you stand judgment. It's that easy.
this is free will. It's not up to us to
He didn't give you free will. He told you you took free will. Eve got a crazy way of viewing the word. You took free will. You chose free will. You chose liberty, separation. And now look,
decide the cost of somebody's sins and how we're going to act out this person's punishment. So when you sit there and say that Trump's policies align with Jesus Christ, do you hear his speech? Do you hear his speech though?
she said he can work on his heart. I love our sisters who talk it real. Oh, he can work on his heart. God is not finished with him yet. Press what? Oh my goodness.
God says in the Bible, judge a man by his fruits.
Yeah, that's true. But you said don't judge. But now you saying, press what?
His fruits. Hold on.
What that mean?
Come talk over me.
The works, what he does. The fruits of Donald Trump has been nothing but glorious in the sights of men. What? The fruit Was what? Forget the PPP loans. That's democratic nonsense. Lifting the restrictions on entrepreneurs, true innovators in my communities. You feel me? And I can go through my old neighborhoods now and see my friends' clothing stores up. It may not be a lot of them, but they sure got a different mindset. Hustle and motivate like a mug.
Fruits are inflammatory. His fruits are rotten. So please don't disrespect my Jesus Christ like that. Okay, my family was and let me also go back just a little bit more. My family was very
Oh,
instrumental.
it's like once you realize they're just repeating the same nonsense decade after decade after decade, mid argument, you should just ah,
And let me also say, my family was very instrumental. Is this mic on? Can people hear me?
yes.
Okay. Yeah. And I'm also saying this as a person whose family was instrumental in founding the AME Church. I don't know where your relationship with God went wrong.
Huh?
And I'll retract that because I can't judge where you're. But
Oh, sister looking at her like you want to reevaluate those statements before you get real technical out here.
the Bible a little bit more and has some wonderful
All they do is attack, 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 and then they say things that's not true.
him to really think about whether the person that you're calling to represent this country actually represents Jesus Christ or whether he's actually thwarting Jesus' word. You're saying that I'm disrespecting Jesus Christ. But what's disrespectful when he is the one who creates life? I think anybody who's a Christian can say he is the end all be all. He is the Alpha and Omega. He is the only one responsible for life. So what is disrespectful to the Lord Jesus Christ is him giving you a baby and giving you life and you dropping it at his feet saying, I don't want it because you don't want to control who you having sex with. If you do not want to have a baby with somebody that you don't want a baby with, you don't need to be having sex with that person. Maybe you need to close your legs. Maybe that's what you need to do because you just don't want to be responsible with your body count. You want to use the
Ah, girl, if you don't take that little BB gun you got and go back there, this lady got a Quando Rondo. He got a Rondo number 9 bazooka on her shoulder. Are you crazy? See the difference in people who think for Lord have mercy. She just, you finish. Wow. We can't do that on my show. All of Wakanda. We can't argue like this on my show late night, right here on the Urban Conservative. Press what?
Alpha and Omega. He is the only one responsible for life. So what is disrespectful to the Lord Jesus Christ is him giving you a baby and giving you life and you dropping it at his feet saying, I don't want it because you don't want to control who you having sex with. If you do not want to have a baby with somebody that you don't want a baby with, you don't need to be having sex with that person. Maybe you need to close your legs. Maybe that's what you need to do because you just don't want to be responsible with your body count. You want to use the I don't want a man tell me what to do with my body as an outlet and as an excuse. But that is not. You telling me I'm disrespectful and I need to rebuke it? Maybe you need to rebuke it. Okay. So then when you relax, I mean, so
Uh oh.
Not like this. Not like this.
how would it be relevant?
Irrelevant because there's this such thing called separation between church and state. Your religious beliefs, if you would just let me finish, your religious beliefs do not supersede my right as an American.
Yes, it do. Yes, it do. 90% of the government body, Congress is Catholic. Others, Hindu, India, they make up the amended laws in which all black folk have been persecuted under. Press one. And they operate out of their religious construct. They think from their Catholic construct.
Not subscribe to that. If I so choose.
So you can say they don't. But there would never be a separation between church and state. The whole republic is founded on church and state. So, I mean, you don't got to believe it, but this system runs off of church and state. Has to. Is copying the original republic. So it must run that way. I don't know why we think there's a separation between church and state. There's not. And the law is the law, which is why you break the real law. And since you're so caught up in amended law and wanting to be a American, whatever you are, you don't fall into the trap. Now look at him. He don't really care about church and state. That's not even what they was talking about. This man right here is in fear of the Lord's judgment on him.
The government does not allow. The government is not inside my bedroom.
How you know where they at?
The government shouldn't be inside your bedroom. What you do between you and God, you'll sort it out when you go seek salvation later. But for the government to try and sort that out through law makes no sense because this is not everyone in this country is not Christian. Well, what Please don't disrespect me or yourself. Okay? Please do not.
The way you just did by saying that you're for killing the baby when you said don't murder, that disrespect, is that the same disrespect we're talking about? Okay.
Deaconess Figaro said, let's let everybody have
Figaro. Go ahead.
Let's let everybody have.
Oh my goodness.
Deaconess.
Oh, called him a deaconess. Wow, she owed y'all.
What I am saying is that all of that is wonderful. You should sort that out with your church. You should not be sorting that out with government officials. Because guess what? There are people who also interpret the Bible to say that it justifies your enslavement. That justifies you being mistreated as a black person based on their biblical interpretation. Do you want that codified into law?
It's being codified into laws, an antichrist, democratic perception of the law. It's upside down. That is the amended law.
No. So if you don't want that codified into law on the other side, you should probably just take your religious beliefs and have them inside of your house of faith.
Okay. So we're done. Hold on. We're moving on. No. I can't because they're literally having me. We got to move on. We got to move on.
You got to respect me. I don't know who you think you talking to, but I can get over here real quick because I well respect that whole girl. If she has authority, there's no need for you to jump in when somebody else is speaking. You have been on 10 since we've been in here. You need to take your emotions out of it because I am listening to everybody else's opinion. It's you who need to take your authority out.
Welcome to the debate after the debate show.
The debate after and they ain't talked about no policy. Not they ain't did none of that. They didn't even, they're not even fact checking. They're just okay. Let me guess. The next one, since we're going on immigration. Nonchalant this conversation. Let's go.
Y'all, it's all right, y'all. It's okay.
You set the energy for it. This woman here set the tone for the energy in the chat, in the show. And her spirit went all out into the audience. Look at that.
It's okay. It's all right. I'm with you. Like,
I like this shit. Go ahead.
we don't get so paranoid. Sometimes furniture needs to get moved.
She said sometimes furniture needs to get moved. Look, 501(c) put church and state together. That's the trick. That's how they rob God, rob the tithes, and the churches are involved with the politicians. The politicians is involved with Revolt TV. All of it becomes this trilateral commission of nonsense. You heard what she said, and I'm talking to my class.
Excuse me, Deaconess is talking. I thought y'all support authority. So unless they want to get rid of the tax, so they don't like law and order. Do y'all like law and order or not? Sis, brother, we want to move on to the next. Again, y'all make sure y'all tell Revolt. We want to. I just want to be clear. We want to be able to have longer conversations, be able to have these conversations, but we're unfortunately we cannot just spend all night on one thing. We want to get to immigration. I want to get your comment.
You know what? And to think that women could run this country, I think a woman will, the right woman will make a great president. I'm not against a woman being president of the federal government at all. Um, if you can get a woman, Donald Trump, in there, impress one out, vote for her too. Doesn't matter. It's not the person; it's their ideology. And if you're going that way inside of that voting space, it's a person's ideology and how they line up with mine. How do I benefit from casting my vote for you? Sell me this shit. And they all do a terrible job. But Donald Trump, he may not sound correct, but he's like one of those old white men. Y'all, you gotta do listen to him. He gonna tell you, come on, I'm gonna show you. I can show you better than I can tell you. And boy, did he show us.
I want to play a quick clip on immigration because we got to switch. We got to switch conversations. Take a listen.
As I started off the segment, I said white supremacist culture will weaponize them.
Oh my goodness. No, not the Vaseline lip X pimp. Press one. Not this guy. Oh, not the FBA. Press. Oh my goodness. Revolt. They're all from Revolt.
Put the blame on white supremacist culture because they use immigration as a form to undermine us.
Well. For a country that claims to be a nation of immigrants, you would think it'd be an easier process for Congress to make it where people can go from being undocumented citizens to being documented ones, right?
It is a slap in the face that we, as citizens of the United States of America, do not have the resources and support, but you're going to bring people who are non citizens here in our community, in our buildings that we pay taxes for, that you took away from us.
Most of the immigrants I know that came here have come from absolutely nothing and have never accepted handouts. So,
Ma'am, yes, you got to. Y'all, oh my goodness. Black Americans, y'all better turn into law real fast. You know how you beat all these immigrants? We stand together in law and justice. See, immigrants, especially the black one, they don't know our struggle, our laws the way we do. They can't articulate the law from your perspective. You know, they all foreign blacks articulate the law from the understanding of foreigners. So that's what's like, and you have to understand that they really don't know. And you have to come out of the mindset of we all just black.
while you're sitting here talking all of this nonsense about how these migrants literally are taking everything from you, understand that's not going to make your life better.
Thoughts?
Question. So I was born here. Before anybody asked me for my birth certificate, I was born here, but my mother and my father are from the Caribbean,
There you go.
so they are immigrants in this country.
There you
They
go.
can take
Title 42.
First of all, they're black immigrants. So the idea that Donald Trump is questioning VP Harris's race, Jamaicans are some of the blackest people I know.
Ma'am, sir. I'm sorry. Oh, my Indian Jamaican man.
So let's start with that.
All right, go ahead.
So I think it's important that when we're talking about immigration,
There's several things that's wrong with immigration in this country. One, the Republican Party, because they have no ideas, they like to pit people against one another. And so they use people coming here from other countries that they have intentionally destabilized.
Sir, that the Republicans destabilize are Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton is in the Caribbean doing the most egregious behavior. Wow. Oprah Winfrey. All of these are Democrats.
Right? Why are these people coming to America? And it's Democrats too. Under Democratic administrations, U.S. foreign policy causes people from Central and South America to come here because we have destabilized their countries intentionally.
How? What the fuck did we do? We just go around the world destabilizing. That's what America does. It just goes from place to place, destabilizing, destabilizing, destabilizing. Man, y'all putting too much cap on America, bro.
all the way back to Ronald Reagan. Okay, this is nothing new. So the idea that we are saying, oh,
Just say Iran Contra. Talk about the Panama Canal. Without the Panama Canal, the German blacks wouldn't have a homeland down there. Press one. Where them German blacks come from? Panama? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. These are second, third generation Russian and Bolsheviks. Bolsheviks. White thing is called. Never mind. Never mind.
all these people here. Well, if America minded its own business and wouldn't go stirring up shit in other people's countries, those people would probably stay where they were at.
No, sir. It is not true. Y'all would never stay where you at. In the early 1900s, by way of Ellis Island, white folk too, blacks too, Italians, Portuguese, this Asians, all you people together are doing and repeating the same process. This isn't nothing new. This is how you destabilize the organic and the original Americans here. You bring in all foreigners, and then they have children, and then they get up on the children get up there and say, "My mama and my daddy was from a foreign nation, and I was born here, which makes me an American," which offsets the original organic. I mean, this goes back to the Dolls. This goes back to the Victorians, the Virginians. These foreigners are not inventors or nothing innovators that created the establishment for why you even can cross the street with a light. How are you even eating with forks? There's a difference between the upstanding and the upright and foreigners and strangers that the Bible speaks of. Since we going here. Let's get to it.
Yeah. So as it relates to immigration, I think it's a really, I think it's a really, really funny subject, right? The very folks that say year over year that they can't give resources, right, or reparations and everything else.
Yes.
To Black Americans in all the blue cities across America.
Look, it's a difference. Press one. It's a difference. It's a difference between the immigrant black and the organic. I mean, we just different. Listen,
They found a way to give immigrants, illegal immigrants, hundreds of millions of dollars.
illegal immigrants here illegally that have broken the law.
Recently, in states like California, the state senate passed a bill
Right here.
To grant 0% interest loans,
See?
zero down,
See?
$150,000, I believe it's a tax credit.
Yeah. We didn't get no tax credit. I'll be in my house already. See? They gave our reparations to all foreigners and they all coming from the border, like Donald Trump is saying. Them are reparations. The organic Americans, not the foreign, not the second and third generation. The beneficiaries are the organic Americans, the ones who was put in the binary system as black, and their names was taken and given to the whole world so that they may share in the benefit of even being here.
The reality in the situation is that there is a group of folks that, under the Biden Harris administration, have been brought into to this country to offset the vote.
Boom.
And that is a legitimate issue.
Offset the vote. Destabilize the organic American communities.
For Black Americans today, and we need to deal with it. And oh, by the way, in the process of that, we've got undocumented terrorists that have come into this country that have put our nation.
And they getting money.
A legitimate issue with that.
And they get money. Press one. And they get money. We welcome B to the show. What up, B?
What's up, sir? Can you hear me
Oh,
good?
yes, sir. What you think about this? What we got going on here, man?
Oh man, they living up to the name of Revolt. I was like, man, they are revolting, bro. Straight
Facts.
up.
Facts.
Can I read the 1828 definition? You know we gotta get them.
Of revolt? Go ahead,
Yeah.
champion.
All right, yes, sir. Hold on one second.
I'm glad I brought this link stuff up. This worked better, don't it?
Yeah, yeah, it is. I had to go get me some headphones. I'm like, I don't want the sound to be crazy, but
Yeah.
yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah.
And to make people, hey, show your face. Come on out. For
You
real.
know, you know what? It's you don't even gotta show your face, but be in the stage you do. But you know, be respectful and be according to what's going on in the program. That's all.
Yes, sir. All right, we got revolt. All right, it says Latin, revolvo, re and volvo, to turn. English, wallow. That's crazy. Okay.
Wallow.
Yes, sir. Like,
Not Gillian Wallow.
yeah, I thought about that too, Kill. I ain't gonna even lie, I thought about that too. All right. Number one, to fall off or turn from one to another. So, man, a revolt, you falling off. You know how
That's
we say that?
complete, bro. That's total loss.
Total loss. You fell off.
Yeah, like oh my mama. If you knew me back in the day and you knew me as a drug dealer and all the gold and ice and Benzes and Bentleys, and you see me today on the bus putting in a transfer ticket, you would say, "Damn,
Damn, Kill fell off.
he fell off."
Straight up.
That means he
Straight up.
suffered a total loss.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead,
Yes.
champ.
All right. We got number two. It says to renounce allegiance and subjection to one's prince or state. To reject. Yes, sir. They
Oh,
telling us.
they're pledging against
Yes.
Christ.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Go
It
ahead.
says to reject the authority of a sovereign as a province or a number of people. It is not applied to individuals. The Edomites revolted from under the hand of Judah.
Come
Chronicles,
on. Who's
Second
Judah?
Chronicles.
The
Yes,
Edomites
sir.
is these Caribbean black Jamaicans.
Yes, sir. Got them.
All of them. Now read it again.
It says to renounce allegiance and subject to one's prince or state.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United and denounce
Yes, sir. The
sovereign.
authority.
That's
Yes, sir.
right.
To reject the
Wow.
authority of a sovereign.
To reject the authority of a sovereign.
Yes, sir. As a province or a number of people, it is not applied to individuals. The
Go ahead.
example the example is Second Chronicles 21:10. The
We know what
Edomites
an
were
individual is, and but we'll get back to that. The Edomite,
right,
the
right.
Edomite.
They all yes, sir. They all together as one to equal the individual. Yeah, man. Yes, sir.
Go
Yes,
ahead.
sir.
Go ahead, King.
All right, Second Chronicles 21:10. The Edomites revolted from under the hand of Judah. All right, number three, to change. Number four, in scripture, to disclaim allegiance and subjection to God, to reject the government of the King of Kings. Isaiah 31:6.
Oh
That's it,
my
right?
goodness.
That's straight up. Straight
Wow.
up. All right. We got the verb transitive. All right. Number one, to turn, to put to flight, to overturn. And that's what they done with the law. They revolted against the law. overturned it, amended law.
I
All
mean,
right,
there you go.
number two, to shock, to do violence, to cause to shrink, or to turn away from with abhorrence, as to revolt the mind or the feelings. Their honest pride of their pure religion had revolted the Babylonians. All right, now we get into the revolt, the noun, uh, desertion, change of sides. More correctly, a re- uh, a, renun- a renunciation of allegiance and subjection to one's prince or government as a revolt of a province of the Roman Empire. Two, gross departure from duty. So they didn't honor their oath. That's what I think about when I hear
Man,
that.
you're opposite, like a total walk off the job from their oath of, damn, bruh.
Like they on strike, but they taking over unlawfully. All right, number three, in scripture, a rejection of divine government, departure from God, disobedience. And
This
that's
is damn.
Isaiah 59:13. Number four, a revolter. So yeah, Kel, that that whole network and everything they pushing, it just aligns up. That they correct. Revolt TV, straight up, straight up. They correct. Like yeah, y'all revolting, and
Yeah.
and then I think about like if somebody
Oh, he cut off.
hello,
Oh, yeah, you back.
you
Go
you hear
ahead.
me?
Pat. I
Okay,
hear you
okay.
now. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think about when somebody say use the term revolt, like that's revolting, like ew, like that's revolting against it. So they straight against the King of Kings, against God.
The name
Y-
itself.
yes, sir. They totally against God by definition of the word revolt.
They are revolting.
Revolting, yes, sir. And then the lady in the black that's in the center, I was listening to her like man, lady, like I think about I gotta go to some music because that's what she made me think of. Like all about the Benjamins. Like she ready to fight. You wanna bumble with the bee? Huh?
Huh?
What? Throw a hex on the whole family. She
Huh?
dressed in all black like the omen. Have a
Oh,
brother saying, man, this is for my homies.
homie.
Do you know me? For making brothers
Whoa.
so sick. Like this crazy. Dude was looking sick, like, man, I can't get a word in. I'm just trying to have a conversation. You like, man, this is crazy. But that spirit, like you said, that's a spirit that she got on her that, yeah, it went throughout everybody. That one sister that was keeping it real about
Yes.
the word and the law. I was proud of her on the
She
stuff.
was just as fierce, but righteously.
But righteously, yes,
Yeah.
sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Like you was telling me, intent. What is the intent?
Yes.
That intent of the other lady is I don't want you to talk about it. We don't want to be judged. We don't want to be held accountable for
Yeah.
anything. That
Yeah.
that that in that
And
sense.
we also still want to stand in our revolting our rejection of the law.
And exactly, even the other guy, whatever he's supposed to call himself, that's revolt. You're against the laws of God.
Who
And
the one that said that there's a separation between church and state?
right, right. You want to make us believe this? Like,
Yeah.
nah, bro. That's revolt. That's revolting, sir. Straight up.
That's a rebellious mindset. You are of your father, the first rebellious one.
Yes,
Nimrod,
sir. Yes, sir.
Cain, go just
That boy, the
total opposition. Go ahead.
total opposition to the law. And then talking about man, we ain't gonna never get nowhere without the law. That's our wisdom. All this other stuff is jibber jabber. That man, Democrat and democracy, they've been doing this for years, and we don't get nothing out of that. That's not for us. That's he thinking civil.
The only
We
thing we
thinking
get
common,
from you absolutely right. He's thinking civilly and handoutish and Marxism, and we're thinking what?
common law. The
That's
law,
true.
yes, sir.
And we're
Common law.
self-determinant. It's self determination. Determination.
Right,
You do for self. We not. You don't
right.
need a handout. You know, you don't need no handout. You
You
need
want us,
each
you
other.
need,
Go ahead.
yes, sir. He want us to be idle.
Fact.
Nah, we don't need to be idle. I gotta move. My engine on, that means it's time to go. That's it. I ain't gonna be stuck in neutral.
You're gonna be
That's
in the
where they want
garage.
us.
You're gonna be in the garage with the carbon monoxide poisoning, and you're not gonna wake up.
For real. You gonna die. You dead already. You
You know what
practicing. That's a dang.
I mean? They're gonna
Dang.
find you and all them little astro projection posters you got in your walls and computers. They're gonna say,
Man,
"Well, he was in temporal. He was in the he was astro
he
projection.
got what he
He
got what he
got what
was
he was
looking
looking
for. For real. Dang. That boy said I like the CO2. I'm finna go ahead and inhale on that. That's crazy. But yes, sir. That's exactly what I see. And the mindset, Kel, like even in the definition, the mindset, they got a revolting mindset.
Yeah,
You can't get nowhere with that. You're gonna get
they're
exactly what
abnormal.
abnormal. Yes, sir.
Yeah, because if you bring law into it and then you beat them up with this is also the word, which is law, they get so defensive because they're convicted. They're convicted by
And
God's law, and that's why they need the separation of church and state to stand in that middle point where there's no judgment. That terminated
Twilight.
in the twilight zone. Stay
They're in
right
the
there.
twilight zone.
Exactly. And then
Yeah.
the average person is waking up. We starting to look at them like something wrong with y'all.
Y'all like, why y'all doing this, man? Like, what y'all
It's
trying to
wrong.
do? We see what you're not trying to do. What y'all doing? We see y'all now. Oh, y'all want to keep us right here in the middle where we don't never become
Competent.
jurist competent of the law. Exactly.
Yeah.
What it really is.
Exactly.
Because
And they don't need people like me and you to be ex-democratically elected in our communities to do bad things and do things that was not according to the law, no matter what
for
level
real.
it's on. You know what I'm saying? So now that we can come out of that, you think a Democrat want a young black male that was supposed to be in jail or dead to come out of that? Hell
Not
no.
at all. Because what's gonna happen? Just like when people was doing bad things in Universe 25, we see it, and
Yeah,
then people start mimicking basically when they see success in a negative sense or what they think success is. So if they see real success under God, Christ, the law,
fact.
and how it's really supposed to go, man,
Fact.
there go that 100 monkey syndrome
There it is.
in real life.
Everybody in the hood is supposed to be thinking like Nip.
Right.
Opening up
It,
their stores and then getting a broadening their base and horizons on this earth and living free.
And if we talk about doing business and conducting business and not scamming and not thinking
Fact.
messing over people is conducting business, you change your mindset and everybody have that idea, it ain't gonna be much room for people to do that. And then that same way that our people is like we speak out on stuff and have these what they would call an attitude. If we do that in righteousness, man, they can't deal with us. They don't want to deal with that. They can't deal with that. You feel me? And then that's gonna be good for the next generation, teaching how it's supposed to go, how it really supposed to go.
See, the police look mighty strange with pulling a bunch of black men out in nice suits and ties, knowing they legal affairs, having their stuff in order. They have a hard time with a bunch of educated brothers.
We not criminals no more. Look, they ain't gonna be able to. We the predictive policing even not gonna work. You're not gonna be able to predict crimes
No,
like that
I don't
because
want to
it's
do a
not.
crime. My friends
I,
won't allow me to do a crime. They depend on me tomorrow. We going to London. Why would I do that? I'm in the business. Let's go.
exactly. There's no reason for it. And then that's gonna show the difference in who's for God and who's not, and who's who's trying to do good and who's trying to do bad. You're gonna see it automatically.
Yeah,
It's
it's
gonna
nobody can fool you when you operating in that zone.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Nobody can fool you.
Can't fool you.
I'ma see it.
You can't. Yeah, because now we got business. Now I'm gonna hold you to these affairs.
Right,
We gonna hold
right.
each other to that. If you telling me,
Accountable,
yeah,
accountability.
yeah. If you telling me, all right, this is what it is, and we moving, there ain't no tomorrow. We not waking up with the same. Let's sit around and plan the same thing over. No, because last night I already began the process.
Right, right. And then we gotta work. Homework. Even in business, I gotta do homework. I gotta see the best way, the most cost effective way to conduct business. So
Fact,
I have profit and then go from
fact,
make I'm gonna tell you my thing. All right, I'm making wages right now,
right.
working. But my goal is to make profit instead of wages. It's still it, that's
I get it.
freedom.
Yes.
Wages versus profit. So that's it. That's the thing I'm seeing, Kill. And you showing everybody, you showing us by example on how this thing really goes and how to change your mindset to do better. Yes, sir.
If you knew better, you'll do better.
Straight up. Straight up.
Do
And
better.
that's the thing. Like you said, a lot of people don't know. Even law, they don't know. They just regurgitating what we all
Yeah.
been told.
And that's why I'm taking it easy because it's not the average person. We being fooled greatly by rappers, entertainers, democratic leaders who explained to us very well why we needed to stay in that condition. It was just one more term and we was gonna get it right. But all this time they just up and gave this to people who are legally illegally here.
Right. That's a slap in the face.
They need to deport all illegal aliens.
And what's wrong with saying that?
Nothing.
What's
They need to
nothing?
deport all illegal aliens and
Let me
people
come
who
to
are
your house and
overstaying
kick in your door, jump through your back
immediately.
window.
If I was Donald Trump, I initiated gender. What's that one where they kick everybody?
47.
40.
See, they talking about 25, but it's really 47. Yes, sir. See, we own it. Yeah, you ain't
Yeah,
think young brothers know
we
nothing
ain't worried
about
about
that.
25. Ooh, we just,
For
yeah.
real,
I think
47. For real.
you want to
Yes,
slice?
sir.
You got to roll the dice.
For real. And then they act like they can't understand this
That'll make it.
concept.
That'll make it biblical. Go ahead.
Yeah, Kev, even when it comes to the illegal stuff, they act like they can't understand the concept of illegal aliens. Let me come to your house, bust through your back window, and then set up shop, just eat all your food for free, and then look at you like you ain't nothing. You lazy, you
Yeah.
This not
I wish Mexico would give me a $1 trillion in pesos and just jump in front of all the people with their little chancla shoes on, waiting, and I got me a fruit truck all down there popping, and
for
oh
real. I'ma
no,
say
I got me a tire shop all in Mexico, all in Salvador. Don't bought up all the coffee in Guadalajara. Nigga don't went down there.
around here getting it for real, and then look at them and say, "Hey, you need to pull yourself up by your
Hey,
chocolates, my boy." For real. Yeah, you gotta get yourself together. Your people lazy, bro. I come from nothing. Came over here. Look what I got. I got this. I got that. No, man. That see now when you flip it, now I'm tripping. Yeah, okay.
And they don't get a
For
nigga
real.
a big ass hotel looking ass house with blue water in the back, dolphins and sunrises and sunsets.
For real.
Bitch.
They done took over. Let me alienate your stuff and see how you feel. Yeah, straight up.
Let me move to India with my soul food business and my real clean grade A fruit truck that needs to be graded because that shit over there is nasty. So
For real.
they'll call and tell you to lift yourself up. How about I take my American dollars and lift myself up in your goddamn country?
For
How
real.
about
You
I
know
take
what?
my American dollars and lift myself up? How much is this worth over there? Nigga, it's about time we put a collective decision together.
Let's
These
get
niggas
it.
talking about they bought they talking about they bought 1,000 laptops. Nigga, I'm trying to own Guadalajara.
Yeah, and what is 1,000 laptops? Man, come on, man. Stop
You
it.
heard? I'm trying to own nigga.
For real. Everything. For real. 1,000 laptops. You ain't did nothing. That's nothing.
You say, what you say, little Pedro, little Juan Carlos? Right this way, my little farmer brother. Hey, look, how many pesos is this?
We're gonna show you how to live good. We're gonna treat you right, but we're gonna follow Christ. We're gonna do it the right way. This law book right here. You feel
Mhm.
me? And
No,
conduct
no,
good
no,
business.
no. When he draw that stuff, no, 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 no. This the new one. We should
Uh,
open. We should open. We should open a. We should open a company store all over around this bitch.
for real. Come right over here and get
Sit your
and
ass down. They
for
should.
real.
Every African American needs a community full of these illegal aliens if they want to stay and build uh, company stores. Now, each African American will own these properties. Look, I'm already ready. And now check
Straight up.
check this out. All the illegal aliens, since they already here and don't want to go back, they have to live on these properties and use the property owner's money to gain more revenue. And the property owner then submits that back to the treasury in real currency, like they do
Wow.
American dollars. Yeah, but it'll be really on gold and resources like that. Any other
Not
way,
dead.
I don't see them. Yeah, I just there's if you follow the law, they can't own anything. It's not. This
Right.
is all illegal.
Right. They can only lease it. And then, hey, like you were saying, after
No, the
some
federal government, they're broke.
right, right, they are. Cause the way they conduct them, they ain't supposed it's not theirs. They ain't supposed to do it.
It's
They
just
ain't
broke.
supposed to do it. Yeah, man. And
The
look how
system
they spent look how
is
they
broke.
spending it, giving it away. Stealing. I ain't gonna say giving it
That's
away,
the company
stealing.
store money to give the perception like, oh, it's more money. We ain't losing nothing. But if you go back on your ShopRite cart and your Uber Eats from 2 3
Yeah,
years ago, and check out your orders from then and how much they cost, and bring it on up to speed, and just hit the reorder button like, and you be in today's money is gonna call you 4 motherfucking times. And
right.
I'm telling you,
Oh,
yes, right. And we ain't doing things like that.
for
And just
real.
go back a few
We got
years and you're gonna see what you buy now was $40 for the whole month.
straight up the whole month.
$80 for 50 items. 50 items now is gonna cost you $450.
Hey, that's crazy, Kill. Like,
Mm-hmm.
man, bro.
Because the federal government company stores broke.
So
They're yeah, go
they
ahead.
they gotta keep up a lie. It's not gonna work. You trying to keep up a lie now. So now it ain't gonna you'll never balance your budget that way unless you do something
You can't never
underhanded.
balance this
It ain't
budget.
gonna never happen.
No, they would have to file for bankruptcy and the government will just be destroyed.
Ah, then what? It's gotta return back to the proper
Yeah,
owner,
the landowners, and
the land the
that's what they're
landlord,
doing. That's what they're uh
trying to stay away from.
bingo, but they
They
can't
doing
stop
everything.
the inevitable.
Wow, yes, sir.
They can't stop that.
Right. They
It's already they used up all of their manipulation points in the video game of life. And now
so
it's
is
just
it
eating itself. Let them all in under the federal government. We'll provide for them. We'll also, under the federal government, take these funds and bail out Ukraine from Russia. And we'll also take this, but you don't have the money. So they're just taking loan, taking loan, taking loan, taking loans, more loan.
debt deeper and deeper?
Yeah, because that's the only way that the system makes its money. Completely debt, and then to reset the system.
Right, right. That's why they all hollering we need a reset. Now
Right.
I understand what they saying even more.
But the reset will misclassify them as will classify them as foreigners and not able to receive this benefit.
So now they no longer eligible because they did it in a scamming way. Yeah,
No, but
got you.
well, they gotta literally go into the system and import all these people and overload the system on purpose.
And then you know what I'm thinking about when it
What?
comes to like, all right, the IBM machine, the tabulating machine, and the AI. It's gonna go against them once they do that.
Well, it's
Now I'm
already
thinking about,
against.
yeah, it's against them because
Yeah,
it's looking at the statistics, the numbers, and the classification, and what it actually is. You try to, if it had to be reset, then it's gonna reset itself correctly.
remember, AI said that the founding fathers were.
Where African American,
Yeah.
so-called African American, yes, sir. It knows because it's going based on the fact.
Yes.
Wow, they binary system. They're about to eat their own self up.
Well,
God,
look,
dog.
binary system and AI is a collective thought processing system, as everyone in the world is connected to by way of phone algorithm and kind of boom, boom. What it wasn't expecting was the breakdown of the founding fathers being what?
Being
Af-
African American.
Not only we brought it back to George Washington Gillespie of the
Yes, sir.
Continental Army.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, you got the real story versus the George Washington French-looking person who had a revolt against George Washington, King George. So
And
George versus George. That doesn't make sense?
that don't make sense. It never did. I'm
These
like
people,
what?
the Union and the Confederacy, fought against King George.
Yes, sir.
You got me?
Yes, sir. I
George
got you.
Washington and the Continental Army, it is so important to the story of the true Americans that people going to be like, whoa, because cutting off the head of the Negroes means removing the last name of the king.
Right. Right. And then that's how they can do all this confusing tactics because you grow up in this not knowing. They teaching you. They're not gonna tell you the truth.
Yeah,
That's why
if
you
they're
such a
teaching you
blessing.
the Magna Carta was this British or this French-looking Russian guy, we African Americans growing up in Universe 25, like, okay, whatever. So anyway, my nigga,
Right, right. Exactly. That's exactly
whatever.
right. All right. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
You
So
may get
now
one
that
nigga
we
in class to be like, well, why they got perms though?
right, why they got perms? Why they
Facts.
exactly. How y'all just getting over here
No,
once
but
you
they
start
just
knowing it?
yeah. Once you know when they got here, you will notice that they made that story up and included themselves in it.
Right.
George Washington isn't some white guy on the top of a horse, like they really rebelled against the king authority. They are revolt.
They are revolt. And even in history, like they talk about revolts. That's what that is now. Y'all revolting against the king's authority.
Well, that's what
Wow.
they did, right?
Yes, sir. Exactly what they
The,
did.
the king outlawed slavery. What they say?
Say it again.
The king outlawed slavery. What they do?
The king outlawed slavery, meaning like King George did,
Yeah.
and yeah, he outlawed slavery. They kept slaving. They go against it. They go try to make it like Abraham Lincoln
The
free.
Moors, the Sephardic Jews in the Moorish societies and these Arab, there was all slave trading,
Right.
capturing Afro Americans and sending their ass home.
Yeah, sending them everywhere.
It was a large African American concentration camp in Haiti in a large rebellion. They think the Haiti rebellion went on. Hell no. That
That's
was a
us
slave
rebelling.
port. Yeah.
Yeah. And they tell everything backwards, just like everything they do backwards. That's crazy.
Haitians was with the JP Morgan and them.
Dang, bro. Straight
Yeah.
up.
Hey, Marcus Garvey. Who's that?
Marcus Garvey, yeah, he's a
Yeah.
foreigner. He's not
He's
us.
Asian.
He's Haitian. And he with the Black Star Line getting us to
Bingo.
go what you got, Liberia, and then the
Yeah,
massacre that happened over there.
facts.
So, yes, sir. Like, man, bro, everybody just feeding off of us,
So
and that's crazy.
that is crazy to me when you think about it, especially
Yeah, it is.
like listening to this lady right here on this revolt. It's like, and the men are like weak when it comes to law. It's like,
She,
go ahead.
it ain't no argument once you put law. If we got a rule of any rule, just rules in general, uh, no drinking, no drinking any drinks on the stage, and you
Right,
got a cup of water. I don't care if it's water on the stage. You trying to argue it's just water. Rules is rules. You can't argue against. It's no argument. So
right.
knowing the law is more than half the battle. It is the battle. Then you can speak to that with confidence because you know the law. If I ain't know the rules, then I'll be kind of unsure. She could do that to me. But all that with your neck popping and your fingers in the air, and that don't count when it's rules is rules. We stick to the rules. So yes, sir, you correct with that for sure. I'm like, wow. And
If
the loud talking, like that don't work when it comes to the rules. All that loud talking, over talking the man, not letting him get his point out.
you can't bypass it with your attitude.
Right, right. It don't work.
Do you think that's a part of the old sisterhood matriarch systems of control?
And that's like you had like, yeah, yes, sir, it is. Yes, sir, it is. Even when it comes to, I'm thinking about females in my family and other females that I see, like when you right and they don't want to admit it or they don't want to bow down to the truth, that's the tactics that they use. Loud talking, getting on other points that had nothing to do with what we talking about. And like, man, we not even talking about that. Like, what is that? And then I noticed that a lot of dudes use these tactics now. They learn from mama and auntie.
Wow. Go
They
ahead,
use
guys. Go ahead.
that. We're not gonna stick to what we talking about and to the rules. We finna loud talk, and then him being a man, he'll try to use violence. You like, oh well, nah, we're not talking about that, bro. We sticking to the facts. What
You
rules
know,
is
you
rules.
can see me outside if you really disagree with my democratic views, though.
Right, right. Now you trying to be a bully. You see what I'm saying? But that's crazy. Like that's crazy on how all this stuff is. It's together. We can see it now. Like
Damn, you
yeah,
just pointed out the mama and the son complex.
yeah, it is. What they Tamu's acting so. Mama said. Mama used to say, "Looking so for real." Like man, kid,
You
that's
think she's one
wild,
of those
bro.
moms that'll kick you out the house at the age of 18 on your birthday, the morning after? Nigga, it's about time you too grown, right?
For real. You ain't taught him nothing about business, law, nothing. He just out here. Get out here. One way to make a criminal, cause he in survival mode. He finna all right, what work, what don't work. It's survival mode. Okay, they over here. I'm in Universe 25. They selling dope over here. These boys rob over here. Uh, all my options are criminality for the
Yeah,
most part.
fact.
Otherwise, I'm gonna go to the local grocery store or something and work there.
Now
But
that
it ain't enough
because
money
on
to
that,
take care of
yeah,
myself.
yeah, and not only that, it's more like they ain't taught you how to fill out no application, how to get past the point of 2 years experience when you just now starting off.
Man, come on, Kev. No lie. No lie.
So even if the young man went out there, his confidence ain't there. His words.
It ain't there. He's still in the minor set, in the
Fact,
minor mindset. He gonna talk like a child.
fact.
His actions and his choices gonna be that of a child.
He gonna get to the
Um,
point in the application and say must have 2 years experience, and he don't know how to get past that.
he finna give up most times.
Oh
Man,
yeah.
oh
Oh
man, I'm
man.
just gonna go out here and slang these rocks or whatever is going
No,
on.
hey, block Marquise and them. Hey, we knew you was coming back.
For real. Now, boom, next step, boom. Y'all are getting hemmed up by the jump out boys because they got predictive policing. They know you gonna do this set up for you. So boom, when they come jam everybody up, now you jammed up. Now you in jail. Now they got you a number. You're a number now. They got your name now. They can we take from the trust. Gonna zap some more of this money. That's crazy, Kill. It's a whole to be able to see the big picture is like wow, Kill. Wow, man. Like for those who don't have uh a parents, don't have parents or somebody to lead them in the right way, and what you done and what you doing, a young man could be like, okay, Kel said this, and I can see it. I understand the big picture. I can do better. Learn. That's something else we need. I ain't heard nobody on that panel talk about helping people who don't know resumes, experience, some kind of programs where we don't need no handout. Why I need a handout when I can go work? You know what I
Yeah, the
mean?
first thing it says that first thing when you talk to our community is, oh, they got services for that. That's a fucking handout.
Right. When you know, right. If I stay right down the street from you, I don't know how to do this. Hey, look, y'all. Hey, I'm gonna be. I can help y'all make y'all some resumes and blah blah blah. Man, come
You know
on.
what up? You know, forget them resumes because these niggas don't even want to go to trade school.
Then you ain't lying, kid. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. I was talking to somebody
You
the
don't
other
need no
day, and
resume for the trade school. You go.
he could get it free, kid. I was talking to this fella the
Oh,
other
I
day,
know.
and he was like, "Nah, my mama said she gonna give me a job." I'm like, "Ah, man, bro, come on, man." All right, I'm done talking, bro. I'm done talking to you.
Not like this.
You waiting on your mama to get you a job? I'm like, bro, you tripping, man. Cool. Let me go deal with somebody who wanna do better. For
My
real.
mama.
My mama gonna give me a job. I don't know how that's gonna work, but that tripped me out, Kill. I thought about you straight up. I just my mama said, I'm like,
My
oh,
mama. A lot of y'all mamas and girlfriends will try to be at home.
what you gonna do if something happen to mama? The hell you gonna do, bro? You ain't even giving yourself a chance in life. What you gonna do, man? And then when mama get mad at you, what then?
She gonna kick you out or turn you in for that crime you did.
For real.
You ain't
I
gonna know why mama acting funny today. Next
mama,
thing
it's
you
me.
know,
I'm your baby. I'm your baby. Remember me? Hell no. You out of here, mister. You look like you out of here, sir. I ain't taking care of no grown man. They'll tell you. I ain't taking care of no grown
after
ass
taking
man.
care of a grown ass man.
For real. You didn't the dowry is over. I don't get no more money for this. You out of here, sir. For real.
The state
Uh
ain't giving me no more money for you being here.
it's time to go. Mama's gonna hold on to you until time's up. Damn. I'm getting no more currency for you, my boy. You gotta find a way. You a man, you'll be all right. Oh, damn. Crazy. Yeah.
oh, oh, I was watching one of these criminals on my YouTube algorithm about
Yes,
criminals
sir.
crying. He was crying, be up in that interrogation. He said he he leaned into the officers. He said, "Can I call my mama?"
What she gonna do? What is she
Dog,
gonna do? What's mama gonna do?
the officer took it right off his hip. Oh, for sure. What's her number?
I think I seen that he started telling on himself when he was talking to mama.
Well, I know he was just saying this is what the important thing is. Don't laugh, bro. He got the mama. He was like, Mama. She was like, huh? He was like, they got me.
Oh
You hear
man.
me? They got me for
Yeah.
they trying to say I murdered somebody. The officer just sitting up there watching him. He bust down crying. No, he in complete tears. You know what she say?
What she say?
That's all right, baby. Don't be crying in jail. Keep your head up, son.
Damn. Damn, bro.
She
You done
said,
lost
stop
it out.
crying.
Gird up your loins like a man, son. Damn. You out of here. Living in the wrong lifestyle. Mama can't help you. That's oh, mama can't help you. Straight up.
Mama,
Mama is not.
just tell him I ain't do it.
What he think she gonna do? Oh, this is my baby, and they go, oh, you mama, come on, you go with your mama now. No, they not. No, that's not
Soon as them
reality, bro.
officers call her back, she gonna say, "Well, he do got like this backpack in his room."
Ah, mama telling on the boy. Oh, damn. Do I get the reward from 222 tips? See, I told me that that's a reward. I remember that. $20,000? Yeah, come get this backpack right now. He
If
gone
they
anyway.
stop paying, and this,
He gone anyway. Shit. You been out here murdering, you gone anyway. At least I can get something out of it. Hey, that's cold blooded right there,
security
bro.
ran out, the retarded money ran out. The man, she had to make a decision. That motherfucker said $15,000 to $25,000 reward for anybody with
Mom,
evidence that'll lead to the arrest.
Mama say I got you a lick now. Finna see what time it is. Mama say I just hit a lick. I'm finna get my hair done.
So
Go
you think
do this.
mothers have resorted to this type of behavior rather than the nurturing and the original organic motherly behavior that we're so used to?
Well, with a revolting mindset, they're gonna do revolting things. That's what it's gonna be. She got a revolting mindset. She's stuck in Universe 25. She's a what we call it a T9000 herself. So after she can't benefit no more, because even what you were saying about the sister that was getting married, what she was saying, like once they can't benefit no more, then you have no use. She got a cot in my spirit. It's no use. I
Wait
done
a
cut
minute.
the
So modern women are more like praying mantis?
yeah, yeah. Black widow spiders. They gonna get your daddy, and after they get the daddy, you the next victim. You right here. I don't have to look for one. You right here, and you gang banging or a drug dealer when you get caught slipping,
They
you finna
convince
get
you.
got.
They convince you.
Yeah,
Come on, baby, sit right here. The insurance man, just in case something happened to either one of us.
right. He is an insurance policy even before she put the insurance policy.
Remember, you
Look,
can take a loan out on an insurance policy.
right. Exactly, kid. Like that's her insurance policy. Her son. I'm raising one up.
So if
Man,
he,
that's
oh my goodness, it's hard. We made it through a tough man. We could have been unlucky. Shit,
for real.
you may have millions of black men with attempted. They don't even know they being stalked. Shit.
Straight up. They don't know they got insurance. They don't know nothing about that. Insurance. They don't know nothing about that, kid. I got insurance policy out on me and don't even know it. I think about them old ladies. I think that was in California. They was getting homeless people and putting insurance policies on them. They got caught running them over. And one dude in the back alley and was collecting. How many people they done that to? So
Man,
you look at the state of our people and how they raise not
they may
all
be
women but
insurance company
most.
scam artists getting money, getting insurance, and having bounties on a bunch of people out here without even knowing.
Yeah, you don't.
You ain't got to get a hit put out on you. You just need somebody to unknowingly put insurance on your dumb ass and you not know, and then they double back and claim. That's where these niggas probably getting all this money from. These big old stacks of money. Hits.
Right. Hit. That is a hit to me.
That is the hit.
That's a straight up hit. I don't even that's a hit. I'm gonna let your lifestyle kill you and collect off of that's necromancy.
Man,
That's it.
you know what? I might just run your ass over myself.
For real. Or I let your girlfriend do it. Hey girl, you know he talking to Susie down the street. Let her get emotional because everybody's mindset different.
Yep.
I, he gets set up.
Yep.
It's crazy. It's so many
Yep.
different ways.
Yep.
So many different ways, man. That's crazy, kid. I'm like, man, the reality of it, you know. That's why,
These are the dangers of this is why it's important for black men to take charge of their lives and stop playing out here because it's that serious.
yeah, it
It's
is.
that dire. Yeah, or from our political selves to our personal lives. You know, we as black men got so much stacked against us dealing with this type of behavior is just it's criminal.
Yeah, it is. That's exactly what it is. It's criminal. It's criminal because even when it comes to the insurance thing, I'm like, why would they have it where anybody could put a policy on anybody and
Yeah,
don't have to get permission? That lets you know that that's the game. That's the whole
that's the
game.
trick. That's the
That is
hit.
the trick.
Put
Yes,
insurance
sir.
on them. Put insurance on them. Take them up out of here by any way that's more constructively make it look like they did it themselves.
Right. And even when you was talking about the Lloyds of London
Yeah,
and everything, that's the big game. They taking part in it. That's taking part in it.
because they're the
So
biggest insurance brokers on earth.
on
Insurance,
Earth. So
yeah,
they collecting when just say the example that we was using with the mothers doing that or whoever, you taking part in the wickedness. That's taking part. So it don't matter if you go to church and say, "Oh, God bless you, brother," but you
yeah,
doing stuff like that. Hey,
facts.
nah, you wicked. You're that's witchery and necromancy, straight up. Hey, Kev, I ain't gonna lie, you done leveled us up. I feel good.
Yeah,
I
I
feel
feel good.
good. I can understand. I can see it. I feel good. God
Yeah,
is good, man.
that's
Straight
what it.
up.
That's what it's for. That's what it's for. I mean, if you notice in this revolt, right?
Uh huh.
They are not even talking politics or anything of substance. Is more like just arguing and getting over. Um, is that all the Democratic Party and the revolt producers can come up with?
It's to keep your mind off of the topic at hand, the real true topic. It's all over the place. It's switching up when we have to be accountable for what we're talking about or knowing what we're talking about. Not knowing law, I'm gonna go to emotion and feelings and some fake accomplishments of what I did, but it don't add up. It don't get nowhere. It's a loop. It's a loop, Kel. It's a mindset. It's a loop. I'm looking at it like they get to talking about something. If, like the brother was saying some true things, she went off and got attitude and all of this stuff, talking to the man crazy. They don't even know what simple stuff like respect is. You can't be
Is that the
respectable.
average? Is that what a lot of black men are is experiencing with the black woman? This spirit right here.
If you stand up for yourself, or if you stand up and you don't go along with the norm, yeah, that's what they experience.
Uh,
Yeah,
why
straight
can't
up.
a black man ever combat this in his democratically elected matriarch?
He don't know his authority. He don't know his authority.
He
Them
don't know
rules is
he's above Eve.
for real. He's scared. He's scared of the woman. He's scared of that attitude. When you don't care about that attitude, I don't care what you say. These is the rules. This what it is. You can like it or not. This what it is, and stand up and stand on that. And don't she get to jabber jabbing. Man, look, I don't care about all of that. That's cool, but this what it is. This what the rules say. This what it is. These are my rights. As
This is
that's it. I'm gonna stand on it.
nigga said these is my rights.
For real, it's my right. Straight up,
That's
it's
so
my
funny.
right. By right. This what I. This is what's legal and this was not.
If a
Taking
man is
a
not generating no revenue for himself, he can't even talk back.
right. See, that's another thing. If she see you in a weak position, you don't have no respect. Where respect? You don't deserve no respect. You need to get up off your butt and do something. They're gonna talk to you crazy. Yeah, straight up. Talk to you real crazy. Yeah.
They're gonna tell you to
Dang.
go get a job when they know they don't want you to get one.
Yeah. It's just about being right, having something over you, you know? Straight up. Having something over you.
So the women control in the black democratic community, the women are heavily in control of the household.
Well, you better not go against Granny and them. When they tell you something, boy, you better be here on Thanksgiving. I don't care. Hey, we cooking pork chops and everything. You better eat some of this pork. I don't care what you say. But you gotta stand on it. I don't care if they tripping. You gotta hey, look, y'all
What
just trip. For real. Y'all just gonna have to trip. She tell you to do something, hey, that's it. But honest and truly, If you're a real man, I'm gonna just say this: if you're a real man, you'll make them respect their role,
That's
even
right.
with your elders. Like, for example, I'm gonna give you an example. My dad and my mom, they still together. Okay. My mom was asking me to do something, but I'm like, nah, I'm not doing nothing against this man's house. You need to talk to him. If he say yeah, then I do it. And you know what? She came back to me and said, man, you right. I know I'm right, because that's the proper order. I'm not gonna go over him for you or nobody. That's not the right order. And that's how you get them to respect. Same thing, even if you're a married person. I can't choose my mama over my wife. Everybody got their role, meaning, mama, you got your lane, this mama lane. Wife, you got your lane. And if you're a man, you can control that. That's your
Yeah.
job. Yeah, they shouldn't be fighting because you supposed to be in your proper order as the man. You see what I mean? So, like, you right, knowing the rules, that's
The
what
man,
make you a
the,
man.
the man can't fight back in the Democratic community. They can't.
So they can't. They stuck. Yeah. So you gotta leave them to the Democrat community. If I can't, I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm not in that world no more. Y'all deal with that.
It's
I'm
like
gonna separate myself.
turning away from the Democratic community, and the mindset is like turning away from sin, Satan, and demons.
It is, kill. De- Democrat. It
Demon.
is. And when you start telling people that, you see their brain thinking like, oh snap. Now then I'm gonna see after I see you thinking, all right, what do you choose? Because it's a choice to keep running with it or to, hey, you know what? I need to change. I need to, see what I'm really supposed to
The
be doing.
Democratic protein virus is too strong for their brain. A Democrat is just
Democratic protein virus, straight up. They gonna get the shaking, and that's when you're gonna see that attitude.
hey
What
man,
you mean?
the demon proton is gonna come right out of them.
What you mean? Oh, here we go. What I mean? All right, there we go. You right, Kill. I gotta lead you to it. Like if
The men be out there in front of the Hebrew Israelites talking about what you mean. He over here talking about Jesus said I can't wear panties. This the world we live in. They're just antichrist.
for real, nobody wanna say, "Hey, I'm wrong. Let me change. Let me
No,
repent."
That's the Democrats. You know, the Democrats supported Antifa, all of the riots. The Democrats supported Hillary, what's her name? The
Uh,
race
Hi- Hillary Clinton.
Black
They
Lives
that.
Matter. Oh no, the other one that worked for George Soros when all that Black Lives Matter shit was going on. See, the
Oh,
Democrats is all for the destabilization of the black community. That's
right.
it.
They even go back to the KKK straight up,
They
and
even
these the
founded
people.
the KKK. Now, how
Yes,
did
sir.
you end up under the mindset of a Klansman? And your whole worldly monkey-minded perception was given to you by Klansmen.
And then what's his name? LBJ. He said I had them voting Democrat for the next 200 years. If you know this, why would you still, like common sense? Like they're not
Because, bro, because they Democrats.
straight up kill,
They just
straight up
anti-self, they anti-God. Whatever God said, they just naturally
opposite. Let me do
op-
the opposite. Opposition.
and then make good bad and make bad good. Now, in a world, being a straight male who provides for his children and go to work every day is the bad guy, the typical
He's top
American. And the Venezuelan, the drug dealers, grid, and everybody else is good.
for real. You toxic. Like you a toxic masculinity. What the hell is that? And then people program when they start saying stuff like that. Like that's new. Like they made that up on TV and you up here telling me
I
I'm
wish a
toxic
woman would
masculine.
tell me I'm toxic. I'm gonna look at her feet at the bus stop. Just, you goddamn right. I'm done.
For
You
real.
are one to talk. They don't found these YouTube experts and black women and our women have taken on this as if it's real.
Augmented
Um,
reality.
Tamika Mallory. That's what I was talking about. Tamika Mallory.
Oh, Cadillac truck.
Oh yeah, with the Escalade commercial. Talking about I
Yeah.
buy black Escalade because
Dang, you a rapper now? That girl said I'm in the Escalade rapper
Escalade
style.
2000 buy the new 2020. It was almost as if Cadillac sponsored the whole Revolt.
Basically, it is. Like, why are they dealing with you like that? Yeah, exactly.
You wouldn't want to even be that. Why would you want to sell that? Because because people who do that don't make a lot of money and you need to get paid. So we got to get these sponsors up. You might well be with Jay-Z. Jay-Z does the same thing.
I think about that like props for an act. They know y'all materialistic, so we're gonna give you some props to make you like, oh yeah, here go a chain. That same thing as a rapper, but we're gonna do the Cadillac trucks. Like, yeah, see, we right over here. We get money, baby.
I think they had Mason in the back holding all of her shoes she bought and throwing it inside of the truck. Take heed to the message. Says, how does a woman call herself a big dog? Shaking my head. Go
What
ahead.
is a dog? You know what? That's funny that
A
somebody
bit.
said that. A bitch. You calling yourself a bitch, man? That's
Yes,
crazy.
because in their
You a
world,
big bitch. She saying
no,
I'm a
I'm a big
wow.
bitch. No, but
Right.
you got to understand. You remember the female deity is a god
Right.
that our black women believe in. What's God backward,
Dog, golly. Dang, bro. No lie.
bro?
That's crazy.
I got these sisters figured the fuck out. I've been studying their ass for so long. Me ain't no getting out of this grip now.
For real. You
Yeah,
gotta right. Everything they do is backwards. So
they
you saying
they
you're
sorcery.
wow.
Oh, everything is sorcery with our sisters, and the power when it's not working, they just got to get aggressive. They witches, bro.
That is true.
They're
That is
witches,
true.
bro. They gaslight to try to change your reality. So they try to say what you peeping ain't real. That's witchery. You
Yeah,
peeping
that
that the
is.
Democratic Party is this is slavery, and they up there like, no, none of that matter. That's not only narcissism, nigga. That's witchery. Go ahead. That's because it takes a psychological person, a person into psychology, to do this.
And that's sorcery. You a
Yeah,
sorcerer.
you a sorcerer. She's a
And they
sorcerer.
get you know what make me think,
What?
Kev? Like they
What is that?
even all right, everything they change the perception of what everything is.
Right.
What a witch really is. They give
They
you
make the
a
truth a lie, right?
right. You thinking she gonna be with a Halloween style with a big nose and green face,
Mhm.
but at the same time,
She gonna be wearing makeup with a long weave and beautiful with eyelashes. Go ahead.
in the BBL talk about,
I'm the big
golly,
dog.
I'm the big dog. What kind of? That's not a woman. Like that's not feminine to me.
That's
You sound like
Osiris.
for real. You sound like a dude with that.
That's
I'm a big
Sputnik.
dog
That's what Sputnik said when the Russians launched his ass up above the stars. I'm
for
the biggest
real.
dog of them all now.
Damn, bro, that's wild. She said I'm a big dog. I'm like, man, and you dressed in all black, looking real
Witchery.
real yeah, looking like a straight witch. Golly. We
I
are
said,
man, I'ma
go ahead.
start I'm just gonna call it what it is. I don't care if you get mad, man. You're a witch. If you get
Oh,
mad at that,
you a little witch. That's what you are.
for real, are you a witch? I ain't know you practice witchcraft, because that's what that is. Witchcraft. She perfecting her craft right in front of us
You
on
gotta
dude.
demonstrate. Girl, are you trying to use witchcraft on me? Now be quiet.
She going, what? How did he know?
Uh, you can see it in their eyes. They weaves start blowing around like the movies. They
And
turn
then
into
she
Kalima.
for real. Dang, kill.
Yeah.
And then they teaching the next generation this is how you supposed to act. This is how you control them with witchery. This how you
This
do it, girl.
this how you control the black man with witchery. See, you make him believe in white Jesus while we doing this dark magic stuff to him. So our families are practicing dark arts and using Christianity as a cover for their antichrist behavior leading us all to hell and satanic behavior and the dark arts of nothing. Press one. That's why we gotta be the generation to come out of her. That's
For
why.
real. Straight up.
Yeah.
And speak up like a man. Like that's no. No. Say no. That's not right. This witchery. I'ma call it what it is. So what if you get mad? You don't care if I get mad.
I don't
They don't
care about them get mad no more because you know what I realize, B. Most of the
what's
ones get mad have been lying the whole goddamn time, and them be the ones that's doing the most. See,
yep, that's what
they don't need you to be in godly and be for God and none of that because then you gonna think godly and you gonna be in tune with being godly and you gonna know the difference between deception and
right.
Satan and a beautiful angelic person or to the contrary. You know, it's all in these people out here and uh deceivers only do one thing.
Deceive. For
Yeah,
real.
that's right. And good people only do one thing.
Do good things.
Do good things, man.
For real.
That's it.
For real.
Don't let these people or these obstacles change. This is a real war against people who do good and real things versus people who are condemned like the devil. He can't do nothing.
No authority.
He ain't got no jurisdiction.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Even when you talk about scriptures to them in the sense of law,
Yeah.
they don't want to accept it because it's scrambling their brain. Like, nah, that's allegory. Like, nah, look at it in the sense of law. They
Yeah, but
don't
they in
want to
the
because
allegory. They're
they
in the
power,
allegory. See,
right,
if you tell them the law, it brings them back into reality.
right. And
They
then,
like Neo in the Matrix, like, oh, I can't, because they want to live in the wonderland and the allegoric perception of Greek gods, mythologies, this one, that one, and Egyptian nothing, rather than be godly and be good
and when,
people.
yes, sir. And when you bring them into that law and how it is, they lose. They have no power there, so they don't want to go there. They're
They
like,
weak.
oh no,
They weak there, ain't they?
yeah, they weak, man.
They weak.
They weak for
They
real.
weak. They can't even
They can't.
stand. You, if you was on their side now, you see why they go. Never mind. You see you.
Yeah, yeah. And then they gonna try one more thing after that, kid. Oh, you don't believe in God. I don't know what you believe in. Ah, yeah, okay. Yeah. But you don't know what God's saying. And then
Yeah.
they make it like God talked to them directly. God told me this about you. Man, if you don't get out of here with this wickedness, man, for real. So you a witch now? Now you're gonna get mad. Hey, it's the truth. I ain't got time to play. As long as I'm in this body, I'm gonna hold it down like I'm supposed to. For
Yeah,
real.
you just got to be of a sound mind, not split minded. You got to be have a sound mind and live good and righteously and get your foundation. But you will figure it all out just by having conversations with good people.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
I'm not into deceiving. I don't care if people say, "Oh, Kev is this" or "Kev is that." I speak from my heart, and if you got something to say, let's talk about these things. I'm fair when it comes to understanding. I've changed my points of views on certain things so many times, and that help expand the things that's so important to me. That gives the aha moment, you know,
Prove all things and keep what's good.
and
Yes,
keep us
sir.
good, and keep moving forward. People say, "How am I even standing afloat and my channels ain't even monetized?" Press one.
Stay out my business. Stay out my business straight up. I don't do bad things. That's how
I
I
don't
do
do
it.
bad things, man. Tell them, B, I don't do bad things.
I don't do bad things. Exactly.
Shout out to Jamil Andrews for $11 contribution to this program. How long I've been on the air? Hour, 2 hours. I had two shows shut down, and we back up in here with 175 people. What a blessing that is.
Yes, sir. Man, it's always a blessing to talk to you, sir. Uh, man, love the show. Love
Of course.
what you do.
Yeah.
God bless you. Man, Kill, straight
I'll
up,
see you in a
man.
minute. We'll talk after the show, champ.
Care, bro, or nothing.
Or nothing. Shout out to B though. Always coming in, having extending the show. That's what it's about. I don't care what we do. We gonna extend the show. He gonna be the only one to call. We gonna make it long. Whatever's on his mind. Because now it's about the students here at Kev Row. It's no longer about me and those who are not students. It's about the students here at Kev Row. And that's all I want to do is present great information and have great dialogue for those who are paying attention. I hope y'all learn as much as you can.
Every terrorist agency in the United States says that the biggest threat to America is white supremacist action.
Okay, well, to piggyback off that, just discussing the resources. As a former foster child, had I aged out, I would have only left the orphanage with a garbage bag full of clothes, and they would have given me a $700 check a month and told me good luck.
Oh my goodness.
So I think that
That's the same thing me and B was just talking about. Foster parents, kids, black kids then are now getting treated like foster parents, foster children. I don't know. I felt like a foster kid in my own home. They're like, damn, you know. So I know it's a lot of y'all out there that feels exactly what she's saying, and she was actually, she's actually. How do we share these things? Good question.
disgusting, a spit in the face. Never be able to qualify for the resources that are literally being given
Wow.
via
Right.
Medicaid. Let's talk about the reasoning why they're coming over here. Because we keep talking about the types of people that are coming over here. Let's talk about the reasoning why they're even letting them coming over here. Black people are no longer fearing that the Republicans are going to take away our right to vote. These voter suppression arguments are no longer working.
Wow.
You can threaten an entire demographic of people. If that's 10 million now, we can only imagine what it would be in the next 4 years if this woman wins this office. In which case, now you tell that large of a demographic of people that they will lose all of their benefits and their citizenship if they were to vote for a Republican. You can guarantee that you now have a new loyal voting base.
Facts.
The same way that black people have been prioritized last. Every time we're prioritized first during campaign season, prioritized last during an administration. We're going to see us be kicked out of the room. We ain't even be on the list once these migrants have come over here. There's already 10 million. There's only 49 million of us here.
Facts.
Only 49 million.
And so why y'all playing?
Think about the voter apathy that exists within the black community.
Oh my
Not
goodness.
49 million of us voted. But you can guarantee every single one of those illegals who can get out there and vote is gonna go vote. When we have more time, they're literally voting in our elections. But I know not even just making stations. They're getting IDs as soon as they get
I they're getting identification cards, which is going to allow them to vote. Jeez.
illegals and they're voting in our elections.
One of the other, they got to be, are they illegal or not? Because right now, but no, we're talking about this election right now. What the should is what's driving the vote. Should is what's driving the vote. Michaela, I don't have to ask you a question.
Okay, hold on, guys.
Foster care in which state?
California. The same
California is the biggest state, bro.
150,000.
It's the most critical state. Wow. Wow, no fairy tales for these young black males and black females, family. Some see us stranded in this land of hell, jails, and crack cells. Press one. I told you, the Generation X and Generation the 80s babies and us who grew up in this shit, we don't believe y'all no more. And y'all can think whatever it is that y'all want because we now know the truth. Y'all sold us the Democratic Party, and we've been in hell based off of your ignorance and negligence. And we was trying to tell you, mama and daddy, you don't love us. You love that criminal ass child over there. That one ain't even yours. That one fights you every week. That one, y'all love him. What y'all don't do is honor the good ones. And that's deep shit. You treat them like the black sheep, like adopted children, like they are add on when they the main ones who need the most attention. Hit the like button and subscribe. My students can hear.
Situation I should have to pay for it yet for whatever reason. The government didn't feel bad enough for me to give me or my family those resources. Mentally,
Ma'am, calm down, ma'am.
I just want to know when I hear the Republicans talking about, I just want to know when they say, "Pull yourself up out of bootstraps."
Uh huh.
When they say, "I didn't," let me finish. I'm talking about the people that didn't who were born because we talking about people that were born with incarcerated parents, people that were born in destitute situations. So your brother would always say, "You have an opportunity to get." I'm not talking about you. I'm just saying, what do you say to the Republican that says that despite the situation you were born in, because none of that is systematic, none of it matters. I'm giving the opposing side. None of it matters.
You don't know what you're talking about. A lot of Republicans know that it's systematic. You know, you're giving a hypothetical situation that you just made up to somebody who's right there. That's what y'all tell us, mama. Now, don't cry.
To a lot of conservatives that say, regardless of the situation you were born in, that you didn't ask to be born in, I'm not talking about immigration, I'm Black Americans. Yeah. What is your answer to that? Because Republicans say all the time, I stop being a victim and to pull yourself up. I genuinely believe that once you stop believing that everything is set up against you and that you can't win, but just a minute ago you
Mess.
said it was set up against you because they didn't ask to be born in the situation. They were asked to be born into this situation, yet for whatever reason they're not.
Yeah, if her parents was crackheads, she didn't ask to be. Come on, man.
The conservatives say pull yourself about bootstrap. They say don't worry about resources. Okay, conservatives say don't worry about resources. They say don't worry about regardless if the parent was born on crack. Being empowered, man. I'm not talking about content. Okay, conservatives say all the time. Pull yourself up out of including this brother. Correct. Okay, so I'm saying regardless of whose daddy was on crack, these people pull themselves up out of this. They should be willing to help others. That's right, but I didn't ask you that. Now this isn't a Republican talk. I asked Republicans wouldn't give it to anybody. I know. Okay, so there's that. I came up. I didn't have to get any of that, and yet I walked into a six-figure job. I dropped out of college and did the same thing.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Raising my daughter by myself. I don't believe that telling yourself things aren't going to work out.
Wait a minute. There's no audio on the video? Wait a minute. Why is nobody. Hold up. Let me see. Audio on the video? Devil. He can't do.
You gonna get mad? Hey, it's the truth. I ain't got time to play. As long as I'm in this.
Let me see. Which is gonna allow. I gotta be able to hear that. One. I told you. Oh, the students can hear? Hold up. Let me hear. Let me make. Let me hear this. You gonna get your friend. Wait a minute. Oh, y'all can hear. They can hear. Oh, okay, great.
Oh my God, I'm not telling them. It's just once you believe that, that is your life. You tell yourself, I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win. We got that, but I'm just saying, people that born. I just want to see your opinion on people born into. I went to the illustrious Clark Atlanta University, and they told me to find a way or make one. So anybody born in any situation.
Thank you. They gonna just have to turn it up. Thank you. If it's low, it's just low on a end, or maybe it's just low. But these aren't even supporters of my program. So honestly, I don't need them to hear. They can get up on my shit. I'm not here for niggas anyway like that. You know, a lot of them just come over here and can't hear. You're not trying to hear. You don't hit the link, rebuttal, have a conversation. Don't sit in my chat room chatting and wanting to be a part of a team and I can't hear and all that. You're gonna get blocked. Wait, there's no reason to talk about that destitute situation. They can't hear because they ain't walking in no jobs. They ain't preparing themselves. They waiting on somebody else to do it for them.
born into.
I went to the illustrious Clark Atlanta University, and they told me to find a way or make one. Anybody born in any situation will do just that.
There's no point talking about that destitute situation.
It is because right now people are less allocated resources. Let me have people who
We got people allocating resources to those who are not deserving of our tax paying. Like we're what?
we're talking about the fact that we're not prioritizing American legislation.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
We're not prioritizing.
This what it's like talking to your family when you don't turn into a conservative.
You heard me say at the beginning of what I said, and I believe it should go to American citizens. Okay, I said that, ma'am. Okay.
It should only go to American citizens, not first. Only our country needs to be uplifted in a way we ain't paid no attention to in the last 100 damn years. Only Americans, just like every other country.
The fact that when we're talking about immigration, we understand that Republicans will not give out these resources. My point is Democrats are only promoting that these resources go to a certain group, and black people.
Look, she trying to tap. Look, she trying to tap. She trying to tap the. Look at this. She tried to trap the lady. Hey, could you stop spitting out all these facts, please? That's not what I asked you. Stop talking. Look, I'm gonna tap here. Stop talking. Wow. She said I'm right. Move on. Oh wow. She infected with the truth serum. That's why. She not on script. Like there should be no script. Woo! I got a new fucking reason to be on YouTube. Oh, she said you was the one that worked at Chick-fil-A, wasn't you? She said, yeah, that was me. Wow. And the men up there can't even jocking them. The other guy in the suit, the other guy don't want it to stop. Look, girl, if you don't relax, you can't relax. This is how you disrupt the Communist Manifesto, the Marxist ideology. You hit them all in the mouth with all type of truth. They go from wanting to move the furniture to would you stop? Please stop. The truth burns witches. Look at this. You don't lead it. Ooh, we ain't this like how family functions always end? This is always the one that's do the most shit in the family too. Press one, the old nothing ass one. You know, do the worst that everybody afraid of. Go ahead. And when you don't listen to them, they just destroy things. It's my show, man. It's Revolt.
respectfully, right?
He tried to put his boxers on.
When I first had the opportunity to talk, I spoke on the concept of us, being passionate about
He sure did.
believing our beliefs. And my
And what did the other sister say? We gotta learn how to live and embrace the chaos.
simplest assessment that I could come up with tonight from being back in the green room watching y'all before I got out here, I realized we all get riled up for both of these parties, right? And the only time I've seen everybody calm down and all that shit subside, where we could talk like adults and actually listen, is when we all realize ain't nobody really did shit for us when it comes to reparations. And that's when y'all all got quiet. When you start, no, when y'all start talking about these immigrants getting it all, they're getting reparations.
So
Really, basically,
he don't believe in reparations.
but okay, even if he doesn't, I noticed the room, the air changed, the climate immediately. It got stiff for a second, like oh, now everybody agreed. Ain't neither side done any of that for any of us.
But he don't believe in reparations.
So I started to realize,
Ma'am.
I started to realize that
Ma'am.
this is where the divisiveness comes in at that one moment when we all came to this point of realizing that ain't nobody got no reparations in this room. Nobody look like us. But it don't matter if you believe in it or not. I noticed that everybody in the room was like, oh shit.
Oh shit.
Everybody else getting, but we ain't. So are we all getting played on either side of it?
He's making a good point. Are we being played?
But y'all, they never say, no, it's important. Because this is why we keep me and this brother dance and do this all the time. We do this all the time. I don't have no problem saying Democrats say shit, Republicans say shit. My problem with a lot of, because I'm independent, but my problem with a lot of Republicans is they never acknowledge that Republicans also. That's not what he's saying.
Okay.
They're not saying that, oh, we don't get what we want from either party. They're saying, which is why I invited them here to stomp down hard for Trump. They are saying that the Republican Party is better. They are saying that Trump is better. They are saying, this brother said, Democrats, I admit, Democrats don't do what they should do. It's usually on this side of the aisle where they actually say, we don't do both sides. On this side, you do not get acknowledgement.
We not over there on the Republican side, ma'am. We been Democrats this whole time. When we was of the Republic and republics, we was the first Republicans. The Republican Party, the Conservative Party is your party. You were in the Fusion Party. You got led by way of the Fusion, and then you came out on the Democratic slave ship.
What Republicans don't do. You heard the brother proud to say, ain't nobody gonna get to be in the big house but us. Baby, that ain't no flex.
That is not what he said.
I'm in the field.
Oh my goodness. Somebody oh my goodness. That wasn't her. That was the guy in the, she is nasty. Ooh, she got a lot of makeup on. Look at her face. Like a damn demon. Just look. Look. Man.
But I sat here and I watched when y'all start talking about the immigrants and people, no matter what side you're on, red or blue, everybody felt the same. It was the same context of like saying, all these people getting it, we still ain't got it.
Yeah.
So then wait,
But
then
you say Republicans
once that point got pushed off of this little table right here, off the little coffee table,
It was war.
shit went right back up because it went back to going to
But what I'm trying to tell you is,
Yeah, so we can't have oh my goodness, Jock sounds great. That's a good point. As soon as we got something to lay the foundation on, and that evaporates, you go right back to opposing sides.
Much further leaning left than I am. I think there's some things that he and I can agree to, and that's where we need to go in our community. We don't have to agree on all things, but we do need to start finding some alignment. And so here's where I would say, that brother just sat here and told me that his parents immigrated to this country and took no handouts, and my father immigrated to this country and did the same. And FAFSA didn't exist for my mother. They both went to HBCUs. They both worked 2 jobs.
All y'all foreigners.
They both put themselves through school, and they both did a great job with me, my 2 sisters, bought homes, multiple homes, sold them, and built wealth. And it sounds like to me, your parents, who had the same work ethic, turned you into a a relatively, I'm gonna use the word successful or productive citizen in this country. Sure. And so, irregardless of whether I'm on the left or I'm in the right, we got to do a better job. What this brother was saying earlier,
They're all against the sovereign.
finding some alignment. Well, hold on. Finding some alignment, because if this young lady goes to the White House, or Ted's you the one, and you go into the White House, and the rest of us don't, and the rest of us don't, it's what we need in our community is Black Americans that are going to represent the concerns of all Black Americans, not just those on the left or the right or anything.
The problem that we have every single time is you never talk about what the Republicans do wrong. And I'm going to keep pressing that all the time, because although he said, yes, his parents picked himself about a booster, he's also a Democrat that believes in a safety net to give the resources to those who were born in difficult situations. And we've had this conversation. But we've had this conversation, and we ain't going to sit up here and play no game because Young Jack got y'all feeling good about, oh, we all aligned. We all aligned if we're not getting what we're supposed to get. But, brother, each and every time, you still don't say that Republicans do something wrong. That's all.
That's gonna let me jump in. I think I'll be up in this debate all night. Hell, man.
Question. Actually, a couple things. One, I think it's a huge misnomer that all immigrants are Latinx, right?
Oh my goodness. Here come the Black immigrants.
It's a lot of African people of African descent also make a large part of the immigrant population, just like you just said, and just like he's already spoken to. So we are actually helping our own people when we help immigrants, right? Because if we're all people of African descent, don't we all agree? We're all people of African descent.
No.
So we are helping our people when we help people of African descent that are coming from Belize, that are coming from Honduras, that are coming
What the fuck?
from Jamaica, that are coming from DR, that are coming from Haiti.
These are the Hebrew Israelites. Press one. I thought they was Hebrew. No, they're not. Immigrants. Everybody on the Hebrew Israelite chart. Press one. All of them. Immigrant.
I think they use that, they say that it's Latinx people to kind of confuse the issue, but when you really look at the numbers,
They blackwashed us, not whitewashed us. You see it? They blended us with them. So they need the immigration. They need it just as much. What you don't got is a Gillespie keeping it 100 with you. They're all against the king. They're all against the sovereign. All of them. Now, I'm not saying nothing wrong against my Haitians or French or African brothers. What I'm saying is, from this point of view, you guys are in complete violation. We don't know if y'all on their side or our side. Y'all come to our conventions and say, we need reparation. But then y'all Latino and y'all immigrants, so y'all also for immigration money. So I don't know if this is the same play as before. Everybody's claiming to be you and helping each other tether themselves onto the African American.
And it is okay to have a disagreement in the solution. We don't have to just stay right here and say we disagree to agree. No, when we start talking about solution, that's where you're gonna see these brothers got different opinions. He's gonna say, "Oh hell no, we not here for no immigrants over Black Americans," and this brother gonna say, "No, there still needs to be, if he's a true Democrat, a safety net for those who cannot."
And both of them is exactly the same, because here come Kevin saying neither one of them deserve reparations and nobody is above the organic Americans. Not in their beneficiary package. No immigrant shall be tapped into reparations. Nothing. They got nothing to do with us. Nothing. But they've done it.
So explain your position so young John can see that no, this is where the solution, the difference of opinion comes in the solution, and that is what politics is all about. So even though y'all agree that y'all pulled up out of bootstraps, what is your position when it comes to immigration and helping immigrants? Let's just put it on the table. We already know y'all disagree. I just want to hear his opinion.
Great. Yeah, so a couple of things. I think one, weaponizing local law enforcement to enforce immigration policy is wrong, right?
No ice.
We know that that harkens back to the times where you had to check your freedom papers.
No, hell.
Not like this. Not like this.
Fact of the matter is that whether you're black from Jamaica or you're black from Atlanta or you're black from Mississippi, when that police officer pulls your ass over, they see a black person. They don't care.
Oh.
It's got to act. And so we are stronger together than we are opposed to one another. So I have been on record not supporting the laws that the Republicans have been trying to pass here in the state of Georgia around making sure that local law enforcement can jail undocumented people in the city of Atlanta.
What?
State of Georgia.
So then you guys are just a communist army. That's all y'all are.
One, it also, we want to talk about money. You know how much money it costs to run these detention centers? Do you know how much money it costs to enforce these immigration laws on people who oftentimes, the idea that people are coming to this country knowing their papers are not legit and they're going to come here and commit all these crimes is just ridiculous. Most immigrants are trying to what? Stay under the radar.
Oh my goodness. This sounds upside down.
Parents are immigrants, what they say. Listen, we just work. We're not trying to cause no waves. We're not saying none of that because they already know they already are coming to an extra level of scrutiny just because they have that undocumented status by their name. And so I believe that we're throwing good money over good by spending so much money on enforcing these immigration laws instead of creating a pathway for people to have citizenship.
Right. So that's all I'm saying, Chuck. It can be nice and quiet, but just that 1 2 minutes.
No,
Once you start getting into the solution, that's where things have to.
Until I have the floor.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
We talk about the resources and what it takes to run a penitentiary, right? Okay, that's absurd. Democrats said that $5 billion was too much to build a wall. And today we spent $450 billion on policies and programs and resources.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
And that pretty much sums it up.
Bro. They approved 500 billion in California for reparations. Then they took it back and gave it to the migrants.
That pretty much sums it up. You're talking about the wall. You're talking about the wall. I don't hear anybody in our community challenging Clayton County right now relative to the budget as it relates to the prison. Oh, me? Nobody. I went after him. I went after him. Can I have the floor? Yeah, please. I get it that liberal politicians are arguing the point.
But let's say nobody.
The brother just said the people of these communities. The people of these communities not arguing about what's invested in the prison, but liberals will argue
But the brother,
about the resources.
can we not because you used the absolute? You said nobody. The brother said he did though.
They want to argue. They want to argue about the.
No, he's saying about the resources in prisons they all bark over. But they had the money, 500 billion, to just have available. Not only that, no down money on the houses. Not only that, during COVID, hundreds of $1,000s.
The resources that are needed in all types of programs, prisons, schools, etc., so forth and so on. With the people down on the ground, the people that sit in their car, and it goes off checkbook, they not complaining. They not talking about how the prison is funded. The reality is that money flows back into liberal politicians' pockets,
He got it.
so forth and so on.
You're right. Facts. Facts.
And that's from somebody who grew up in a blue city as an institutional Democrat.
Facts.
She sees me down at City
You were
Hall.
literally, this is my first time meeting you. Everybody
She
else.
sees me down at
She said, "I'm my first time meeting you."
City Hall. She sees me down at Fulton County Commission, the largest county in the state of Georgia. They just tried to propose a $2 billion jail. And you know who came down there to speak about it? It was black folks. Old black folks, young black folks who knew that if we were spending $2 billion on a new jail, that meant that they were going to defund senior services. That means that they were going to defund our hospitals. And guess what? This isn't a partisan issue because many of the people who proposed this were Democrats. They got D's by their name, and I have smoke for them too. Because if you're going to stand against black people, no matter what party you're affiliated with, you're going to have a problem with me.
So why did you say no?
Ooh.
The ones, the Democrats that are pushing for the construction of a prison in this state are the same Democrats that benefit from the set aside associated with the construction of that prison.
Sir, hold on, wait a minute.
The reality is they want to push
Hold
money to build a prison
on.
because it makes money.
Stop talking like we got to acknowledge this brother work because you sat up here and said nobody said anything, and this brother just told you that he did.
No, he's saying that black folks went down and
you said nobody.
Oh, this woman. She does this. She does this. Why are you an antagonist?
Understand that this is in some way in the process of that, we've got undocumented terrorists that have come into this country that have put our nation at risk. And I have a legitimate issue with that.
Terrorist watch list of white supremacists.
Oh my goodness. Who, the Ku Klux Klan Scooby Doo character?
In the United States Senate, the biggest threat to America is white supremacists, actually.
Okay, well, to piggyback off that, just discussing the resources. As a former foster child, had I aged out, I would have only left the orphanage with a garbage bag.
Yeah, she's.
Which is why I invited them here to stomp down
The Republican leadership, and even when it was Democrats, they were Dixiecrats, so they were Republican for all intents and purposes.
The Dixie. Oh my goodness.
Issue two. And so, the point says, this is sometimes my frustration with Trumpers, with Republicans, with conservatives, because I can call out the folks on the left.
That's right.
In fact, I spend more time fighting people on the left than I do on the right because they're trying to out-Republican y'all.
That's right.
But the
Huh?
problem I have with conservatives is that, particularly black conservatives, is we can see as plain as day, Republicans will push an agenda that is not for black people, and y'all will say, y'all will come up with every rhyme, reason, excuse, tap dance.
What? You all just admitted that a bunch of blacks are foreigners. So now I know that the Democratic Party has just built up a bunch of blacks who say, yeah, we need this, but could be possibly used to offset these real ones who are just disinterested in the whole game any longer. That's right.
To make Young Jock happy, we got two people where they agree. All we saying is, because Young Jock, that's what's got me happy. We got to move to the immunity. We got to move on. All I'm saying is, we want to see that, or at least me, more in the public space. You know, I mean, I'm not as public as like I'm not a kid. No, we're talking about right now. Yeah, I'm not. I mean, I haven't.
Damn, more. Let me get a little more.
I think I throw it to the bushes. I got beat up. They tried to put a murder charge on me, right? Then they found out they had the wrong person. I still got charged with criminal I can't
Look.
because at that point I can't now, but at that point because it was a criminal charge. But I'm like, hey, so what's gonna happen? Y'all just beat me up and did all this to me
Just so you can't.
charge taken away. I think sometimes, man, you gotta understand. We start talking about immunity. Stephen A. He was just talking about Tyreek Hill. And he said, well, all he had to do was roll the window. He thought he gonna roll the window down. No, he thought he gonna roll the window. Just leave the window down. When you looking at it on that end, but when you get pulled over and the level of aggression is already here before, because they ain't treating you like they treating Tom. Hey, great. Just let you know you.
Shit, that's how I get treated. I don't know where y'all from. I get treated with respect. Yes, sir. Sir, don't mean to trouble you nothing. See that stop sign back there? Mm-hmm. Bro, y'all not throwing y'all cursed lives on me. All these little hypotheticals and they ain't coming at man. I used to believe that shit too. Until I grew up. I used to believe a lot. Until I grew the fuck up.
Police officer, hey man, listen, y'all got the wrong color, just spin past you. I said, I'm having twins right now. He said, you having twins? Right now? I said, yeah, I gotta get them. He said, hold on, he called back up. Back up. Camera like, well, I called back up. Snap around the car, boom, threw me ass up. I said, hey, why you doing that? You know what he said? Because I'm trying to save your life. Because I know that you have a real serious situation right now. I don't want you to do anything that goes against what we're telling you because you feel in your mind you got to get to this hospital to see your twins be born and something happened. I killed right on the top expressway. And I was like, damn, I ain't never said it like that. But you know what I'm saying? Because it put me in a position where I was like, hey man, I wasn't gonna do nothing to get killed or go. I'm going to jail. Y'all talking about going to jail. Talking about going.
So the other officer didn't say anything ever happened to him?
No, and that police officer, he apologized. He said, man, I'm sorry. He didn't have to slam you on the ground like that.
And if a black man gets dragged out of the car and gets shot because he didn't let the window down fast enough, you say that should go before board. So let's go that before board. Yeah, and then also let the man kills anybody. He's gonna have to go before a jury.
I would like to clarify.
You kill anybody. Yeah, we going before the board or we not?
I want to clarify
We going before the board or we give it.
And this is why Revolt needs to be canceled. Their political analysis. As long as they're doing that, I'll have content, I suppose. We got 175 people. Shout out, hit that like button, hit that cash app. Join the patreon.com/KevGillsTV. And as always, family, I'll holla.